What's up, everybody? It is Sunday night, and you know what that means. It's time for Not Actually Heroes, The Forgotten. I am your DM, Clan Diesel. Along with me are my fine French girls, the cast. Hey, cast.
Hi,
Hey.
DM.
Was it twice?
I'm sorry. Bonjour. We're
Do,
French
say
guys.
bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour, the French girls.
Buongiorno.
Hey, say-
Croissant, s'il vous plaît.
Would you like a
Bonjour.
croissant?
Je suis le gang, je suis.
Don't mind me. I'm just blessing the rain from Africa over here.
What?
What are you doing?
All right, so it has been a day or 30 that since we last played. A lot has happened, as in nothing, because we weren't here. So when we last played the game, the cast was together, the party was in their rooms trying to figure out how they can get to the next floor. They have some options. I'm not going to influence their options at all because I'm the DM, but if they go down the chute, someone gets a prize. Maybe
And if you look at your Discord, it'll tell you what happened to Russ.
okay, nice.
I'm not sure what that means, but you know.
No, but dang, never had dolphins in my internet before, but that's fine. So lots got going on. like I said, you may get a free roll. You may get a free thing of wonton tacos. Who knows? But something will happen if you go down the chute, guaranteed.
I just want my case of riceroni.
Well, for that, you'll have to stay tuned to the end of the show when we tell chat how maybe they can get a free box of riceroni.
I'll time everyone else out in chat so I can earn it. I need my
That's
riceroni.
crazy.
That's true.
Road.
That's true. Buck is the only person that has received a Nerdicopia box of riceroni in the mail yet before, but maybe won't be the last. So, let's see. Everybody had went and done their little job thing, sneaking around and everything that they were going to do, but one person wanted to sneak somewhere else, and they haven't got to do that yet. So we will pick up with the party in their rooms, already in progress.
So, what were we talking about again?
I'm supposed to be leaving the room to go find Dagrin.
Yeah, you gotta go do
And
your
then-
shift.
I was sneaking. I was going to the treasury at that point.
You're supposed to wait till I came back and told you if I was
Yeah.
on watch by myself or not.
Okay, cool. Yeah. All right. I remember.
Someone remembers.
I remember.
yes, though.
I don't remember what the fuck I was
Marie
doing.
just went to take a shit, I think, and so you're supposed to wait until he comes back and tells you about it.
I'm just
Fair,
glad
fair.
I remembered I was the DM.
I have
Thanks.
my notes, chat.
My notes are so sad from last session. I don't even want to talk about it.
Luckily,
Is it
Zoom
all
told
I-
me because it says DM next to my name in Zoom.
Listen, all I'm saying is, I'm not going down in that basement alone. Nope,
still-
not by
We'll
myself.
send Orlando with you.
I still think you should.
Orlando will definitely go.
You have
yes.
wings.
No, all you bitches would be coming with me, or at least
Okay.
several of you.
What
Ah.
if? All right, hear me out. Can you pick me up? Like if I put my hands up.
Saying this the trick.
Yeah.
How tall are you?
Realize how tiny Trix is, right?
But you have wings. You have metal wings.
She also
Horn has
doesn't have
faith.
her. She has a strength of 9 and is also not wearing her armor that gives her strength bonuses right now.
I mean, I'm only like 6'3", 215.
She is 3'5", 45.
I've seen how these movies go. Never mind. Yeah, never mind.
DM, if I cast Featherfall on him, would it make him lighter so that she could pick him up?
It wouldn't make him lighter, but it would slow his fall. If you wanted to make him lighter, you could if you had reduce enlarge.
I don't think I got that.
I
What
will
if I
accept
use
that.
create and destroy
Sorry,
water
Mitch
and
can't
just
carry
take most of
anything
his
more than
water
10
weight off?
pounds.
As long as you had a revivify or something to bring him back after he immediately dies, and turns to
Lauren said
dust.
polymorph him into helium balloon. What about that? Will that work?
If they know what a helium balloon is, I'll allow it.
Hey, good job, babe. You almost made it.
I can't cast fly. It
That
wouldn't
would
be
work.
Exactly you.
He could
picking
then
him up.
fly down the
Really?
chute.
Wait, don't we have the passcode for the elevator though? Why are we talking about the body chute still?
I mean, it's a direct path.
It intrigues me.
So is an elevator.
I like all these answers.
A boat. Listen, an elevator room is an elevator room, but the mystery box can be anything. It can even be an elevator room.
The mystery
Okay.
box could also go down to a blazing furnace where they burn all the fucking bodies.
Well, maybe, but also didn't somebody like go down the chute and then they saw them a couple weeks later?
Orlando has not told me of any smoke coming up the chute. Right, Orlando?
Orlando definitely wouldn't blow smoke up anybody's,
I trust Orlando.
shoot.
I'm just saying,
Hmm.
we don't need that option anymore.
Wait, couldn't
so we
you
take the
still
elevator.
just float down? Like, we would drop. You could just, kind of hover down, no?
I'm not going down the fucking chute. I'm not doing it. Mm-mm.
What if we
You-
give you Orlando to go with?
Did you miss this thing I said about the legendary warrior who, with his soldiers, was said to kill armies with the single fucking word is in the basement?
So we're going there. Why?
But how did they capture
No.
him?
They didn't capture him. He's working with them. You.
If
Because
he's
we've
down
already
there, does it
been
really
up.
matter which way we go
Intelligent.
down?
We
there?
can only go down from here.
What are we looking for in the basement?
Yeah, why are we here?
Apparently, our tombstones.
It's actually funny coming from Faye, to be fair.
Can we just leave?
Believe that.
If there's a being down there that can kill armies with a single word, why are only the handful of us going?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did we get recruited to go chase down gods? Anybody else hear that story?
I feel like that's a you question and not a me question.
Yeah, I feel like we're rather new to this, and you've been here a while.
No, I have not. Listen, I was
You-
just on the road, and then there were these adventurers, and they were like, "Hey, we could use some extra hands in this desert temple thing, because we just like, there might be some bad shit. You want to come down and just pow?" And I was like, "Sure, why not? I'm not doing anything, and now I'm here."
You want to talk to the ones that have been here a while? That's Keltash and Fishman.
Well, Fishman is not here, so Keltash.
Well, yeah, I just woke up out of a nap. What's going on?
Why do we
How
want
did
to
we
go
start
down
asking
into
you?
this place?
Yeah.
So we don't need to go down there, except that nothing makes sense from going down there because corpses go down and stay down, except for one guy that came back and it was scary. And don't talk about it. And get back to work, Keltash.
But the
Why don't
overall
we-
mission here, does anybody know?
To escape, I believe is the word, and to not die.
So Meridius is the only one who knows.
So you're saying we could play rock, paper, Lathander to see who gets to come back?
Why don't we just blow this place up?
I like that plan.
Before we do that, can we
Because
maybe
I can
rob
lock
the
everybody
treasury?
in.
Can we maybe take a peek in the treasury before we blow anything up? See what
Yeah,
might be worth in
can
there.
we can
That's an
rob them
excellent idea,
and then
yes.
blow them up.
Yeah.
Good plan. I like that. Good job. Good job.
Well, now hold on just 1 second, okay? Now, hear me out, okay? Hear me out. I say that we send Orlando down.
Wait,
Wow.
down the chute, right? Down the chute?
Down the pooper.
We're back to the chute.
Are you going
Okay.
with him?
And then, well, no, Orlando's a big boy and he can do things.
Orlando, do
Okay,
you want
what's
to
down
go
that
down the
hole?
chute by yourself? After I said that the super evil legendary dude's down there, do you want to go down there by yourself?
It's a very convincing argument.
Exactly. I mean,
Anybody know
that's what
what
I'm
the fuck
saying.
that
You only
meant?
live once.
He can't make it any clearer.
You didn't understand him? You asked him the question.
There was a flaw
As
in
it-
my plan.
As it happens, I am now qualified to speak Orlando.
Yes, but you're
DM.
kind of self-motivated right now.
You
I
are.
can't trust your
You
translation.
100% believe that you can speak Orlando.
And
But,
he
of
does
course
want to go
you'd say
down.
that.
Yeah. Okay. Well, so what we do see is Orlando says that he agrees. So he goes down there, and what we do is we bamboozle out of here, and we go get some gold. And if anyone gets in our way, we knock them on the head, and then everybody who's kind of halfway in and force the rest of the way in, we say, "Hey, come with us now if you want to live." And and then we all vamoose.
Oh no!
I have
Don't
a
In
you,
this
question.
you-
scenario,
Not
are we
Orlando.
We're
going to get
sending-
Orlando afterward?
Yeah, are we sending him down just to send him down and then we're leaving? I'm confused as to
No,
what
no,
that was supposed
it-
to be.
I mean,
It's
either
like
way
a-
is fine with
You're
me.
trying to
I
get
just
this
need to
thing
know
killed.
beforehand.
Yeah,
It's like
fine
a
with it?
maneuver.
Well, Orlando's
We're
holding
gonna-
Desmond
we're
It's,
gonna
back.
do
I
like
just
a
have to prepare for
envelope.
what comes afterward.
Am I the only one who wants to keep Orlando alive?
No,
Anything else in this room other than
Orlando will be
us?
fine.
I in character, I shot to look at Desmond when he said either way he'd be fine. I didn't like that particularly.
Is anybody else in here but us? Like we're alone, right?
You are alone. A lot of the people that you were here with have become one with the Revenancer already.
I
They
may become
did.
one with the Revenant.
You've literally been here
Oh,
about
shit.
6 months.
Kaltesh, I kind of like your plan, except these people want to die. So
Well,
we're
not
kind
all of them. See? Like we don't want to die.
of that we
Right,
don't,
and
we
they're
don't.
really
But
good
but
at, like the whole necromancy thing.
but like
That's the thing, too.
they want to die.
So the
Okay.
ones that want to die, they get bonked on the head, and they get to the romancer even faster. Job done. They like it. We like it. Everybody likes it. See, and then
Romancer?
Orlando,
It's-
he
I
gets
love-
what he can down there, or he's a distraction or something, and he'll find his way out. I have faith. And then we get the golden stuff, and we get out. I have faith. And then we all happy campers off into the sunset.
We're
You have
trying to get
faith.
into the treasury to get the explosives so we can blow the place up, not necessarily for the gold.
Didn't the shopkeeper have the explosives?
I'm
yeah,
so
the shopkeeper
confused.
has the explosives, I think.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
He and I need to be friends because I need to know how many and what kind and what kind of firepower.
Do we have to place the explosives downstairs?
Oh
See,
no, it
here-
actually would be better to
I-
place them closer to the surface since this place
Yeah.
is underground because then you just collapse it.
Yeah,
And then
that
it's
was
just
my
big pile of rocks.
initial thinking.
I don't know. I feel like it's really sturdy.
What if we put some on
double.
each
Hold
level?
on, hold on. Yes. What if we put explosives on this level and then the top level, so that way, boom, boom, everything goes down.
You
Boom,
think
boom.
that there's a guy down there that can literally kill people with a single thought and he can't get out of some buried rubble?
Well, you can't do that if you're dead.
So it sounds
But
like
He's
do we
probably
actually know how
already
this place
dead.
is built?
I mean,
Well, that's why we need to send
What if-
Orlando
what
down
if
so
we
we can get
blow
a
it
measurement.
up and it all just collapses on the top level and the whole bottom? There could be 50 more levels down there that are completely fine.
But we only need to worry about level 3.
with my is engineer background and my infrastructure knowledge, things from that. Have I got an
Infrastructure
idea of
Or
how this temple
certifications.
is built and if I can collapse it?
are they OSHA compliant? Is the big question.
That is the true
I can
question,
still
right?
take out OSHA compliant, depending on how compliant.
Let me
OSHA compliant.
let me see. Let me
But
look
everybody
at
says,
your.
I can take them down depending on how compliant.
That is true.
Based on my own observations of just
Did-
how the place is built.
Did we just
and things
confirm?
like that
Did
over
we
the past 6
confirm
months.
that there's OSHA in this world?
Okay, so here's what I want you to do, Trix. I want you to roll me an investigation check.
Okay.
Hey, Clan, I messaged you too.
That's gonna be
Okay.
okay.
in Zoom.
That's cocked.
Oh, in Zoom? Okay.
Son of a bitch,
Yeah.
where'd you go?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a 16.
Yo, 16. Let's go.
A 16? Okay, so you have been kind of mapping the place out since you've been down here.
Mhm.
So, with your knowledge of engineering and basic construction and everything, and you figure this place is probably made out of some kind of stone. You know where the explosives and everything would need to be placed.
the funny story. I kind of have this habit left over from the classes where any structure I enter, I figure out where I could place the explosives to take it out. And I've already figured that out here. Like I figured that out months ago.
So why are we still trying to go downstairs?
We're pretty sure only Meridius knows.
Yeah.
As you all are all talking, I don't know if anybody notices, but Keltash kind of goes over to stand by Orlando, his co-worker.
This is gonna turn into a rescue mission.
What do you think, man? Listen, I trust you, Orlando. These guys are they don't know what they're doing. What do you think we should do?
The longest syllable he's ever spoken.
Okay, so when you hear that, Keltash, in your mind, you think Orlando is saying, well, Keltash, I think we should probably go down the chute, since that would be the safest and quickest way down there and probably wouldn't rattle anybody's cage because they're expecting trash anyway, which also means it would probably be a soft fall whoever went down there.
Yeah. You know what? That's brilliant. Orlando, let's do this. And I go up for a high five.
You go for a high five and you're so excited, you actually hit him in the side of the head and his head just kind of goes.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Okay, here we
Does that
go.
worry anyone else?
We're going down the chute.
Well, I mean,
Keltash takes off.
As he goes to run out the hall, I'm gonna try and grab him, pull him back in.
Oh,
just to stop
by
him.
the door. Oh,
All right.
man.
All
Well,
right,
you said
so
you went to the opposite side.
Huh? Oh, well, I just went for the door, wherever the door is.
okay. Are you holding Orlando's hand with you to take him with you?
Yeah. Orlando, come
Okay.
on.
All right. So, Thorn, if you're going to try to stop him, then I need you to make an attack roll.
An attack roll.
Rover,
Yep.
Rover, throwing to Orlando right over.
Do you want me to add anything to it?
Does Orlando have a stat sheet?
You know what? Make an attack roll first.
Maybe.
Add your normal attack modifier.
Okay.
Well, your unarmed attack modifier. Let's do that.
Okay. So that'd be 17 plus 9, 26.
26. Okay. Does a 26 hit?
Yeah.
Keltash.
Yeah, it certainly does.
Okay. All right. So you go to things changed. It was weird. Freaked me out. So you do it and you make the attack and you grab him as he's going out by the legs.
Okay.
So he goes toppling over,
Oh, glob.
prone against the floor.
Oh, glob.
Then Orlando goes toppling over on both of you.
Oh, glob.
And all you hear, you feel this big weight hit you both, and then you hear, and Keltash, in your mind, you hear Orlando say,
When did my kid?
I think the expeditious retreat was probably not the best way we should have went about this, Keltash. Perhaps maybe we should wait till they're talking next time and then just catch them unawares and we'll make for the door.
Yeah, okay. Yep. Okay. You're right. Okay, listen, Thorn, this is not one of those romantic comedy plays. You don't have to make some silly interaction just to get me down on the floor with you, okay? You can just trip me up like any old other warm-blooded person, okay? Now listen, I'm not like that. I appreciate it, though. It's very sweet of you to think this way of me. But Orlando, maybe, I don't know. You'll have to get with him. Okay, so we're all now. Orlando, come on, get, let's go. Come on. Okay, now we're not running. Everyone's good.
We should wait. Listen, I'm not trying to stop you. I think I'm with you guys that we need to go down the chute. What I want you to do is wait till Meridius gets back so we can get a clear understanding of where the guards are positioned at. We could just be a little more tactful in our approach.
Well,
That's
you
all.
See, but the thing is there's no guards down there. So see, we don't have to worry about tact, man. We could just go.
What about the guards that might be patrolling the halls?
They get the bunk on the head and they meet the romancer early. It's a win-win, I tell you. This is
Okay.
what they want. This is what they're here for.
We'll go back to the bonking in a second. Revenanter.
Yeah.
Rev.
Yeah. Yeah.
Go ahead. What is it? What is she called?
The romancer.
Yeah, see, he got it.
Okay, cool.
He's got it. See,
Yeah.
Keltesh knows.
Yeah, I'm a knower. I
Don't
know.
I'm
encourage it,
slowly
Spook.
starting to understand why
I mean,
Meridius
if
is
he
here.
mumbled, he could
Yeah.
probably get past the guards, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, people tend to mumble
just-
when they're on their way to dying. They lose their damn minds, right? I like it.
I feel like you're gonna let me lose my mind.
And then they get bonked.
I'll go in a minute.
By the romancer.
Yeah. No, then they go see him. That's what they want in the end. That's what they want. This is too easy, guys. Come on. Down the chute. Let's go.
I feel like we should wait for Meridius before he kills all of us.
I mean, you know, he's
He
gonna
makes
do
a
it
good
anyway
point.
with the demons.
Not me. Not me. We're besties right now. He's not gonna kill me.
Well,
He
you can
always
say-
kind of brings some logic to the conversation, which, in my opinion, messes everything up. But, you know,
Yeah.
if you think we should wait, we can wait.
I
He's
think
the
we
one who
should
keeps
wait.
us alive.
I think it would be smarter just to understand where everyone's at and kind of
I would just like to
Well-
understand. That would be helpful.
that
Yeah.
too.
You and me both, sister.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna come on there, come on. We're gonna Thorn, Orlando, let's go. And I'm gonna kind of insinuate forward with Thorn, but I'm gonna hold on to Orlando. And when Thorn,
I'm
looks
not
like
moving.
he-
You're not moving.
Can I get to the door?
I'm planting by the
We're
door.
all
I'm
going.
gonna stay up by the door. I'm
Can
staying
I
by
get to
Is-
the door?
I have a
quickly?
question. I have a question.
Okay, you
Is it
can get to
very-
the door, Trix. Yes.
Is it very obvious that he's trying to get out the door still? Like, because everybody
That's
kind
also
of
true.
tells
I'm
everybody-
walking.
Like, can I
I'm
do anything?
walking.
I'm walking here.
You would have to be purposely watching. You would need to roll.
I don't know how I'm not watching him fall on his face and then argue with everybody about what's going on right now.
Be right back.
True. What is your
Okay, he's gone
look
now.
here.
I'm leaving.
No. I have a plan.
what is your
Depending-
passive perception?
My passive is a 13.
A 13. From what you know of Keltash, you're pretty sure he's not going to give up that easily.
He's a slight risk.
So if a 13 knows, Trix definitely knows. So she's gonna fly over and slam her hand against the door and cast Arcane Lock.
Oh, now for crying out loud.
And she's
Yes,
guessing that
that's
she's
even
going
better.
to set a password so that she can, communicate with Meridius.
I pour a
if he
drink and
knocks on
hand
the
it to
door,
Faye
how he
as
can
I'm
get
sitting back
through.
and watching this.
she takes it happily, like this. I'm gonna need this shit.
And then Trix is just flying next to the door, like, go on, try to go. Try it.
Is this the Sacramento wine?
I go to give another fist bump to Trix. That was the
Yes,
coolest
it
shit
is.
I've ever seen. Eh.
Now
But-
look.
By the way, Faye, I have knock if we need to get out the door. But
Hey, you guys got an extra class for me.
oh yes,
Okay.
Where
oh
the hell
damn,
did you come
Orlando
from?
has it. So he's way over there.
Well, we're coming
Wait,
Here's
back.
the bottle.
Thank you.
I'm just handing the bottle.
We
Gets in the
are
hole.
not going anywhere. You're stuck against the wall.
I'm giving up. I'm done.
I mean, that was actually quite polite. I was just gonna say that I would blind you so you can't get out.
Wow.
See, that would have been fun.
This just took a turn, y'all. I'm not working against you. All I'm
I
saying
wanted to
is
see if
this
the spell
chick's
would work and
has
saw an opportunity. I didn't choose
inside
violence
his
this
body,
time.
and they're telling him what to do. And may I add that the whole time we've been following Fish Sticks' guidance, and look where we are. Wow, what a great leader he is. We're all wound up here in this death
Please
gulch
tell me.
because of
Please
Fish
tell me
Stick.
Meridius walks in as he's talking. Please.
Oh, he can't.
It's arcane locked.
It's okay.
Oh,
He can't, but if he knocks,
He might be
I
over
have
here to
plan.
the door.
Chat, just to put it out
like to
there,
roll.
he's so full of shit because Meridius gets everybody's approval or dismissal before he chooses any damn thing this important. So fuck you, Keltash.
Yeah, yeah.
Listen, this is Lord of the Flies now, okay?
I suggest we get a
Every kid can
persuasion check.
Yeah, you need to roll that one. You gotta roll something on that one, Keltash. All right.
All right,
There's a password for the door.
Roll persuasion, Keltash.
Hold on. What's that?
I hope this fails epically.
He's gotta do math real quick. Hold on, guys.
Oh, I get advantage. Y'all. I mean, that was a 14. It wasn't bad. That's a natural one. So, what I've got is
What did you get, Keltash?
a 15.
A 15? Okay. So I need for everyone that is conversating with Keltash, trying to prevent him from going out the door, to roll an insight check to see whether or not you fall under the sway of Keltash.
I'm not rolling.
Still not
I want
opening
him
the
to go out
door. He can't convince me to open the door,
Yeah,
damn it.
I'm
21.
Okay.
11.
Faye ain't taking this shit.
I'm just sitting back here sipping on this wine.
Sipping on gin and juice.
All right. So, Faye, you are not buying what Keltash is selling. Trix, you rolled an 11, right?
Mm-hmm.
You, on the other hand,
Let's go.
you know
Trix.
what? Keltash may not be 100% wrong in his line of thinking, and you're willing to listen more.
But I'm not letting him out the fucking door.
No, he didn't
I'm
try to
not.
charm you or
I
anything,
walked away
but
from the
you're
door.
open to listening to his ideas.
Yeah. I walked
They
away
ain't
from the
buying
door,
that bullshit.
back to the group.
Trix is still terrified of the body shoot. Oh, good luck.
I mean, that's a reasonable
But
fear.
she'll listen.
Also, now, Keltash, remember, the door is locked with knock
Yep.
Arcane
or
lock.
arcane lock. It's arcane lock. So she'll have to use knock or something to open the door.
There's
However,
the password.
once the door is opened,
You never know.
you are free to do whatever is in your heart.
Shack
Well,
and grasp
at
of the cantrip,
present-
man.
I am going to calmly and collectedly have myself a siesta and be very quiet. I made my point, and now we're going to wait.
All right, so Keltash takes a seat. Orlando gets up and goes to stand beside of Desmond.
Is all of our stuff in our trunks at the end of our bed?
Yes,
Okay.
all of your normal
Um,
gear and everything is in the trunks.
Orlando has mine, but yeah.
Faye kind of like with one hand still on this glass of sacramental wine that Desmond has given her, waltzes over to the end of her bed and opens up the trunk, and she's gonna grab a few things out of it. And in between like some of the back beds in the corner, she's gonna set up a couple of things, and she's gonna essentially prep to cast augury. So that way
Okay.
when we go to leave, she can cast it. And see if she can get any information see if she can get an omen from another worldly entity about our mission or actions that we're about to take. Because it says
All
that it is in regards to a specific course of action that you plan to take within the next 30 minutes.
Okay. All right, your spell is prepared.
Sweet.
Mhm.
I'm gonna send you this because I don't fully know how this works, but just so you have it. I feel like I
Okay.
sent this to you before though. Okay. I'm gonna send it again.
All right, I like conversations. They're good.
Trix is staying by the door so that she can either telepathic, like overcome, share the password with Meridius, or dispel the lock if somebody else comes up.
So I wasn't buying Keltash's mess either. So I'm also, I guess I'm sitting opposite door. Like, Trix, are you like standing on the side of one door or one side of the door?
Oh, she's just kind of flying in midair right in front of it, just listening with her back to it though. So she's like looking at the rest of the room.
Okay. So I'm gonna have a little side conversation. you know, I'm not gonna let him go, but made a good point about the garbage and a soft landing. I still think
I'm not going down there.
I'm not saying that you should go down there by yourself. I'm saying that it is a good alternative. It's soft. I don't think
Do you really
Keltash
think I'm
should
gonna
go.
be crashing down there?
No,
Or are you saying
I'm
in
not
general for like
I'm
anybody
talking
going?
I'm
Okay.
talking for you have wings, so it is an easy escape for you. You and someone else, preferably not Keltash, or maybe you and two others can go down that way. And we can kind of do something where we're kind of meeting in the middle from the elevator room, if anything.
Now that's actually a plan.
That's what I'm trying to. I'm not saying everybody go down, but you know, like
That's
we can.
actually a plan. It's not, hey, Trix, you should go down there, or we should just send Orlando down there and then fuck right off and leave him there. Like,
I didn't like that. I'll talk to Desmond about that because he said he was cool. I wasn't really a fan of that. Orlando's that, you know, Orlando's our guy. Like we can't. But yeah,
we really need to get him in a union somewhere. I'm telling you.
What's a union?
Oh,
easy,
are you a rich?
jeez.
Are you a rich kid?
No.
Okay.
I don't think so.
You ever had a job?
Protecting my family. Does that count?
Not really. That makes more sense. Okay. Carry on.
In West Faerun, Thor was born and raised. On the playground is where he spent most of his day.
I think divide and conquer should be our play.
That's fair. That's fair. As long as it's not like one and everybody else, because no.
We should probably keep Keltash away from Orlando, though. I don't think he fully understands.
He's gonna try to sacrifice him, I swear.
Multiple times, right? It's not just me.
No, it's not just you.
Okay. Cool.
He's trying to get him killed.
All right. So, as you all are conversating, Meridius, what are you doing?
I'm trying to locate the captain of the guard, as it were.
Okay. So, you go out into the hallways and you begin walking around. And as you get up to the chapel area, you see Dagon standing in the hallway.
I'll walk up and approach him. Is he alone?
He is alone at this time, yes.
Okay. So I'll approach him.
Ah, Meridius. What can I do for you?
Well, I know I'll go on watch soon. And you have me patrolling down here. I've heard talks from others, mainly in the Chow area, that there are certain things down here that may need to be looked after. Exactly where am I going to be patrolling, and what am I to keep a lookout for tonight?
Well, I would like you to patrol the hallways of the second floor, as always, but I need you to pay particular mind to the areas around the general store, and also there is a room to the right of where you are currently bedding. I need you to pay particular attention to that door as well.
Is that another quarters?
That is not a quarters. That is actually a vault. Some people would probably call it a treasury room.
You store treasure next to the recruits?
Well, of course, if need be, then I can have the recruits come out and guard the room so that they can die before anyone else does.
Cannon fodder, so to speak.
Exactly. Everyone must be ready to lay their lives down for the Revenancer.
Why the general store in particular?
He has received shipments of goods that are important to the high priestesses. They must be guarded.
Is his shop not locked and warded?
There are some security measures, yes, but it is our primary duty to guard this facility, including the general store.
And he stops for a second and kind of looks around the room. If everyone here is supposed to be willing to die for this cause, why do we concern ourselves with guarding areas that the followers are not housed in?
These areas contain items that are important to the Revenancer.
Right. You said that, but I mean, even the chapel, we patrol and ensure no one goes in there. If the ones here worship, are they not allowed to worship at any hour?
A person that is turn their life over to the Revenancer is more than welcome to use the facility, ever how they wish. However, we are concerned that there may be outside forces that are trying to usurp the Revenancer and may actually try to become members of the temple. We've had a few already, but I personally have been able to dispatch most of them. We are close, Meridius.
You've had others try to infiltrate and take over the temple?
Not take over, but gather information. We couldn't have that happen. When the Revenancer is ready, it must be shock and awe.
I see. And we never go to the third floor. As gods, I mean.
Not unless we are specifically asked. And the only ones that may ask us are the priestesses. No one else has that authority. I cannot order you to the third floor.
If, for example, what if someone were to discard something down the chute and needed it retrieved? Like, say, for example, the maidens left something on a tray.
They are more than welcome to go after it, as apparently that is the wish of the Revenancer.
But not breathing.
They can go down breathing, that's fine. In fact, highly encouraged.
I haven't really given very much of a look to the chute. I just make sure no one is there in the off times.
Yes, I believe 2 of the recruits that came in with you are working there now. Eltash and Orlando, I believe, are their names.
Yes.
Yes, they can tell you of the chute. Also, if you're brave enough, you are more than welcome to go down the chute yourself.
If I go down the chute, am I permitted to come back up the elevator?
Of course.
Unopposed.
You can try to come up the elevator.
I didn't know, and he looks down at the necklace that they, all are wearing as guards. I didn't know if this was like a free pass, the way you're acting as if I was just freely allowed to go down the chute.
You are freely allowed to use the chute as you see fit, Meridius. The elevator is a different story.
Do we need to give the ones up top a quick relief for a break before I am to take watch here?
No, do not worry about the ones up top. I will see to it that they are relieved. You go and make ready for your shift.
Very well.
Remember, in some of the hallways, you will probably be the only person around, as some of our security has other duties that they must attend to.
Not to mention the ones that we have already lost to a land dragon.
That is true. Suspicious, but it happens. Everything must eat.
This I know.
Yes. My father died under mysterious circumstances when I was but a boy. We lived in a town that was famous for harsh winters. Apparently, it used to be the home of a wizard. The town hired a group of heroes to dispatch the ghost or lich or something that the wizard had become. Unbeknownst to these heroes, my father was turned into a snowman and was murdered upon the mountaintop on the way to the lich's domain.
Buck, as a player, may have killed him.
Not me sitting here going, man, this is a weird story, and
Wow, that's not familiar at all. We don't know those adventurers.
Mm-hmm. So, my faith in people is lacking. I trust in my duties and in the Revenancer.
One final question before I depart.
Go ahead.
Have you seen anyone that looks resembling to me pass through here?
I am sorry, I have not. You are the first of your kind that I have ever laid eyes on.
How does your... And then he stops himself. How does our goddess view revenge?
It is with great pleasure that the followers of the Revenancer are able to seek revenge. For revenge brings death. And death is what pleases the Revenancer.
So would there be, at any point in time, an opportunity for me to head to the port to find out if this individual has passed through? I owe him.
I tell you what I will do, Meridius. You've been with us for months now, and you have proven your loyalty time and time again. It will be soon that you'll be up for promotion. As a test of your loyalty, you will be required to make a sacrifice to the Revenancer. I will try to persuade the priestesses to allow you to seek this revenge as a trophy to the Revenancer.
I would appreciate the offer and opportunity to put right what he made wrong.
I don't think that they will have a problem with it. It both proves your loyalty, lets you get revenge, which is a positive in the eyes of the Revenancer, and it gives another soul to Revenancer.
Well, I have taken up enough of your time. I shall go get ready.
Very well. I shall head to the surface to relieve the guards. Have a good evening.
And he turns to head back towards the room.
All right. So, Meridius, you head back to the room. You go to open the door, and the door will not budge.
Do I hear somebody trying to open the door?
If you are standing near the door, you would hear that the door rattles.
Trix is gonna lean her ear against the door and over comms go, Radius, is that you?
Yes.
And I forget, are comms a constant party line, or can she give the password to just Meridius?
No, there's basically two modes with the communication devices. You can do one-to-one or you can do one-to-many.
Sweet. So just to Meridius, Trix is gonna go,
The password to get in is damn it, Keltash.
In her mind, she hears a chuckle. And then a sigh, and he says, do I even want to know what he did this time?
You'll find out in a minute.
So Meridius puts his hand on the door and speaks the words and tries to open it again.
All right. So as you speak the words, the knob turns. And you're able to open the door.
As the door opens, I'm going to... Is it an in-swinging door or out-swinging door?
It would be an in-swinging door, I think.
Okay. I was posted on the left-hand side of the door. What way does the door swing?
Is it a left-hand reverse or a right-hand reverse swing door?
Okay, here we go. If this is door,
okay,
and I am Meridius,
all right.
When I open door, door goes this way.
So I'm gonna hit Thorn with it.
So it would open to Meridius's eyes. It would open from the right and kind of swing left.
It would be closing in on me, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
so
I'll be hitting you with the door.
As I hear the knob go, I'm going to quickly just kind of jog over to the other side of the wall and plant myself there, and just stare intently at Keltash as that door opens.
Penelope turns it off for 60 seconds.
Okay.
I'm not even moving. Oh, hey, boss man.
I walk in and I slam the door behind me and I'm just staring at him. What
Hello?
did you do this time?
Fell on my face. That was about it. Well, really, I fell on Thorn's face. And none of it was my fault.
No. You fell on your face. You fell on your face. I fell on your face. And because for some reason you decided to drag Orlando with you, Orlando fell on my face.
You
All
hear
right,
from, like, the
three-way.
back-
Whole truth.
From the back corner of the room, you just hear Faye. He tried to make a break for the shoot. She's like sitting down in between the beds. Like you can just see like the top of her head in between the beds in the back. She's like, sitting on the floor.
I think he made it to the shoot.
Meridius, it sounds a lot more fun than it actually was. You didn't miss it.
Meridius is sitting here like, Keltash fell, his face apparently up. Thorn fell on his face, turned over, and then Orlando fell on his face.
Yeah.
Like, that's just weird.
This throuple situation. I don't know.
Oh, not the
Yeah,
throuple
what's a
here
throuple?
too. Dear
The
God,
throuple.
here we go.
Throuple engaged.
We're thruppling.
As Meridius looks around the room, he looks at Thorn. I have the location that you requested.
Oh. Do tell.
It's right outside of this room.
Surprise!
Oh, okay.
Time.
All right then. I'll be right back.
I wouldn't go yet.
Oh,
We
okay.
haven't changed shifts.
Hey,
The
Keltash, you see
commander
that?
is allowing the guards up top to have a quick break.
Keltash, you see how that works? We get information, we adjust accordingly. We don't just head out. Just okay. But since you have information for us, a few of us were wondering, why do we need to go downstairs again? What's in the basement?
Meridius turns from Thorn and looks back at Keltash. Did you forget why we are here?
Oh, me?
Trix is just nodding.
I'm just back here sipping.
I usually forget things. Were you relying on me to remember something for the whole party?
And then he looks at Trix and Spoofy. You were also a part of why we have came here.
I kind of know, but really, in the grand scheme of things, why? You know?
The first job was supposed to just be a quick turnaround for me. I wasn't expecting to be in this for the long haul.
Like, why are
But-
we fighting gods?
Yeah,
But you agreed,
We're
Spoofy.
kind of.
You agreed in the chamber of the Archangel to join the guild.
Again, you know, it was supposed to just be a quick turnaround. I wasn't expecting gods and all the shenanigans.
You should
anyone
always
else
expect
feel
gods,
underqualified?
Spoofy.
Underqualified?
I
Anybody
only
else?
expect my goddess.
No, no one else.
So you
Just me?
expect a god.
Yes.
Point proven. By the way, she's still sitting on the floor between these bed, like just yelling over top of the bed.
So no one else feels underqualified to be here? Okay.
I mean,
We're
to be fair,
trying
nobody
to
really
make
asked for
right
qualifications.
what was made wrong.
And hoping each time that our next leap will be the leap home.
Damn it, Clan! You're the only one that would know.
Which one of you is Dr. Sam Beckett?
Me.
Check your character sheets.
Well, I am a doctor.
Me, because I have to deal with all these people.
Allegedly a doctor.
Say what you wish.
So Thorn,
you
are you
not
going
remember?
to the Are you going to look alone when you go out to the treasury? Not to.
I mean, it's right next door. Why don't we all go and then from there? So go wherever we need to go next. I
Because
threw
a
an
giant
idea.
group isn't subtle for thievery.
Well, remember, I threw an idea your way, and you said it was a good idea. You remember,
That one was a good idea. Yeah.
right?
Sure.
Where we can.
You
So here's what I
make
was
a
thinking.
valid point. Oh, go ahead, Thorn. Yes.
Sorry, my bad. Here's what I was thinking. Maybe it's right next door. Maybe one or two of us can go into the treasury room, right? A couple of us can go over to the chute because I still think the chute's a great idea. Listen, Keltash and I had a problem. Keltash, I do want to say, great. You know, you convinced me with the soft landing part of things, so I think we should go down the chute. Maybe not all of us. Maybe not one person to be left behind.
While Thorn's saying that, Meridius looks at him and goes, Dagon also says the shoot is a good idea.
That's a little weird that he unprompted
I don't want to
told you
go
that.
down
That's
even
a little
less.
sus.
I want to go down even less now.
Yeah.
Thorn, you almost had me
that,
convinced, but I don't want to go. No, I don't like that.
I kind of feel like he would want us to go down the chute.
Because that is where people die.
Yeah.
Well, Trix, you can
my
be part of the elevator
apologies.
group.
Let me explain myself a little better. I asked him if somebody were to lose something down the chute, if I needed to retrieve it, could I use the elevator? He said I could use the chute and then try my best to leave via the elevator.
See, that just
Oh, that sounds like fun.
That sounds bad. I don't know what your idea of fun is, man.
Thrilling adventure. I mean,
I still say we throw Orlando down the chute.
That sounds like death. We're not throwing Orlando down the fucking chute.
So I have a question then. If Meridia says that the elevator is not a way that we should enter the third floor, it probably means that it's, I'm assuming, heavily well guarded while it's down there, or there are things down there to protect whatever comes down. Although the chute, however, isn't meant for people to technically go down not dead. Do you really think that the security measures there would be as well? I mean, I feel like if we have any chance of getting back out, it makes more sense for us to secretly enter the third floor than to just go down the elevator everybody knows about.
So, everybody down the chute?
You first.
We have
since
enough
you have the
mayonnaise
hints.
for that. I feel like, you know, just
How
so
the
we don't
fuck
get
did
stuck.
mayonnaise enter the conversation?
Meridius
Only
just
thing-
turns and
Lube up
looks.
the,
Just turns and looks.
we have
at
to
Desmond
lube
like,
up the
fuck he
chute.
just say?"
They throw
put
dead
whole
bodies
an
down there.
operation like this,
Shoot.
if you've got more than 2 or 3 people going into the same chute, you definitely
All
want
right,
to
Keltash,
lube that up.
Keltash, have you guys ever had a body get stuck halfway down the chute?
Isn't it like massive? Like, isn't it
I
like
was gonna
really
say, we
big?
just
Like,
we just stagger ourselves. I think we'd be okay. They throw giant bags of bodies down there.
Okay,
Right,
so
like-
no mayonnaise then. Okay, yeah. Okay.
why
can-
mayonnaise?
Not
Mayonnaise so stinky.
You
I
had
can
the alchemy
produce-
jug; it makes mayonnaise, right?
I
Alchemy
like where
jug
your
where?
head. I like
Ooh.
where your head's at.
Keltash, I'm
I
leaving
can-
it up
don't
to
worry.
you on whether a body's gotten stuck or not in the chute.
Oh no.
Desmond, I like where your head's at with that. Don't worry.
I have the
It smelled
ability
delicious. I think. I mean,
to allow you to utilize
Would.
water to go down the chute.
Or
Oh,
instead
we're
of
gonna be
mayonnaise, what about
wet?
butter?
I do hear
It's
water-based
better than
lubricants are a little bit
mayonnaise.
better.
Also, if it's an alchemy jug, can't you just make oil? That works better than mayonnaise as a lubricant.
Nice cocoa oil.
valid point.
Nice cocoa
Butter
I don't know what
oil.
kind of oil. I've never.
Mayonnaise
actually had an
is
alchemy
more
jug. I just
delicious
know
than
the
oil,
theory of
though.
it.
Oh yes, couldn't it make cocoa butter? That would be better.
Oh, it smell good.
Is cocoa butter technically a liquid though?
And great.
At certain temperatures, it is.
Yeah.
Everything's
Right,
a
but
liquid
like,
at certain
what is
temperatures.
what is the base temperature
So-
of an alchemy jug? Is the question. Like, is it gonna be poured out liquid? Like, can we make that work? I don't.
Okay, so
Well,
if
we
you
would have
ask the
predicted
if you ask the alchemy jug for cocoa butter, it's going to be liquid cocoa butter.
Which means it's gonna be hot cocoa butter.
All right, it will be safe to touch because it's fucking magic.
Cocoa butter. Ding,
So is
I
this
prefer to
magic?
use-
Can it make any liquid? Then?
Man, it's too
It
bad.
can
It's
make
too bad there
almond-
isn't.
I will let it
Like
make
a
any
whole-
liquid. Yes.
So
It's
can
Man,
we
just
too
make
wants
bad
to
we
go down the
didn't
hole.
visit a
Amazing.
shop with a bat that
could.
we pimped out to buy lube from a metal golem. It's too
If
bad
you-
that wasn't this campaign.
Right?
Yes. If you
He
know
was a
what,
stone golem. Thank you.
the only
that's
thing I'm
right,
going to
you don't.
require you to do is that it has to be a liquid or a gelatinous kind of thing because it will make mayonnaise.
A gelatinous matrix.
So
So
we can make
Jello.
flubber. Wait. So we can
And
make flubber.
shots.
Do what?
Can we make flubber?
Yeah, I mean technically you
Can we
could,
make
but
a
it won't be.
what?
It won't
So
be
that is our
sentient.
exit back up the chute, guys. I have an idea to go back up the chute.
But your character, if it asks the alchemy jug for something, your character has to be aware of that substance. So you can't just say, "I want thermonuclear warheads," in Jello
What, no
form,
napalm?
and then it gets there. So if your character knows how to make it, the jug knows how to make it.
Does Trix
Or if
know
your
how to
character
make
has used it
napalm?
before, I'm gonna say no.
So no yellow cake then.
I will take possibly Greek fire.
So
Oh,
me,
hell yeah,
Faye,
that's
and
even worse.
Spoofy could
Hell
grab the
yeah.
jug and ask for holy water.
Since you know how holy water is made and you've used it before, yes, the jug could create a gallon of holy water.
Let's
Holy
just boil
water.
the hell out of it.
If you let me make Greek fire with that fucker, oh,
I'll let you roll for it.
okay.
But as they're having
I'm
this
there.
conversation, Meridius kind of, just so you're aware, he has asked me to monitor 2 locations specifically tonight: the vault, or treasury, as they decide to call it, and the other is the general store. And he turns and looks at Desmond. The same one that we have the key to.
So we can go get my bombs?
There are other things being kept there that the priestesses need, apparently, other than just the explosives.
Like what?
He wouldn't say. I didn't press.
That's how do you know it's not the explosives?
Because he seems like there's been multiple shipments of things that have come in.
All right. So what are you all doing? We're at a critical juncture now. What are you all doing?
Yeah, I thought we were splitting the party, but
I'm going
That's
on
what I
watch.
thought. Okay, Meridius, you're going on watch.
I was really pushing to split the party, but Faye made it, or yeah, Lady K made a great point about the elevator. So I still want to go to the treasury room before I go anywhere else.
All right. So Meridius is going on watch. Thorn is going towards the treasury room as soon as the door is unlocked. What's everyone else going to do?
I'm down to try and rob the cult.
Real quick
Okay.
question. Did anybody actually clarify why we're going down to the 3rd floor?
Nope.
I don't think we did.
I interrupted him.
No.
I was hoping nobody would ever come back.
You.
Desmond stopped me mid-conversation, so I never concluded.
All in
doing
favor.
something, so I didn't ask.
All in favor of actually putting our armor back on before we do stupid shit? Anyone else think that's a good idea?
I've not had to take mine off.
Well, not all of us joined the guard,
Okay.
man.
All right. Just as a caution, remember, if you are found not wearing your robes,
Oh no, robes over top for me at least.
you're going to wear okay. You're going to wear okay. Robes over top.
I'm trying, man.
Is that what everyone is doing? Is robes over top?
Except for
Is
me,
there a
you said I
second
don't have
robe
to
that I
wear
could
robes.
put underneath as well? Because I mean, just for the feel.
Chafing. It's for
Um,
chafing.
My old
Desmond can
robes
have-
don't feel as good as the new
Desmond can
ones.
have my robes since I don't have to wear robes.
There we go.
Because listen,
Desmond-
that additional 4 to my AC.
We'll say
Three
that you
layers of
pilfered
clothing.
a new robe from the general store when you were back there finding it.
That's
So,
true.
all right. So, is the lock still on the door?
If we're getting ready to go out and do stuff, I don't like using the spell slot, but it would give us away if someone found it, so I'm gonna cast the spell magic to dispel the lock.
All
How
right.
long
Well,
does the lock last?
Forever.
you know,
Until
there's no
dispelled.
time limit. Yeah, there's no time limit.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, as
So
long
we're
as
gonna keep at
everybody-
least one
Unlock
second
it.
level.
I was gonna say, as long as Keltash doesn't have the code, we can just unlock it. You said it dispels off for like 60
But if
seconds.
anybody else tries to come in,
They won't be
then
able
they're
to.
gonna they're gonna
Right,
know
They're gonna
something's
they're
wrong,
gonna know the door was magicked.
I'll be on
which
watch.
is why I'm dispelling
and then when
no,
they're
because
like,
if
I
we're all
can't get in,
leaving to
I'll just go
do
grab
stuff.
the door and I'll say the password and open the door.
Is that
No,
how
I'm
that
not
works?
leaving it on there. I'm not.
Is that how that works?
I'm not
Oh,
leaving
bad
it.
idea.
All
That's a
right.
bad
So
idea.
the arcane lock spell is dispelled. The door can be freely used now. So
Just trying to give Clan some opportunity for assistance, chat.
Thorn and Spoofy are going to the treasury. Is anyone else going to the treasury?
I mean, do you guys want extra people in the church?
I mean,
Because
I'll
from
go
what
along.
I'm hearing,
See
okay,
if there's any treasure. I mean,
yeah, up to y'all.
Keltash,
Right. Like I feel
Where-
like that's a quick first.
where are
trip.
you going now that the door is open?
I'm playing it by ear right now. I did not put my armor back on, by the way. I'm
Okay,
still
you
just
are
like I
you are
was when I
robing.
opened the door, yeah.
All right.
That
you have any
tracks, though.
weapons
No,
on
what
you?
I
have it
wanna
on for half the
do.
sessions.
Are you taking a weapon with you, or are you just normal robing? All right,
Just
normal
Same
robing.
old Keltash.
All right,
can I fall back and talk to Keltash?
you can do whatever you want to.
Okay.
All right,
Trix's
so
Trix's
who-
plan
walking
is to
out.
wait for them to break in, and then
who's coming
I
next
guess
door?
we're
with you?
going down the chute.
Okay, all right, hold on. I'm gonna. God, I'm so worried about this stupid. You breaking
Orlando,
into
I
this
think-
and setting up all the alarms. I'm gonna cast the augury spell in regards to them breaking into the thing, and she's gonna go over comms. She's gonna say, "Wait a second, let me just do this real quick before you enter the."
I mean, we do have a
Treasury.
code for the treasury.
Oh, we do have an actual code to get into the
Yeah.
treasury.
It's
Oh.
to help shut things down.
Fuck it, never
Inside.
mind. I will hold on to the augury and I'll leave it there then.
Okay, augury is primed and ready.
All right. I
Okay,
will stay back with Kiltash for now and them.
Can I take Orlando with me in case y'all will go ahead of us to the? Because I don't think Spoof and I know where the shoot's at, right?
I don't know shit.
I say we cooks. We don't know.
No one knows where the shoot is, I would say, except for Keltash, Orlando, and Meridius.
Okay, so I'll look at Orlando and say, in case they go ahead, would you come next door with us?
Just had
Did you catch what he said?
I mean, I heard him go, but I don't. Desmond, was that yes?
Keltash, in
say-
your
say it again.
mind.
He's not so
Kel-
much interested in the treasure, but if he finds something nice, he'll bring it back to me. Yeah.
Keltash, in your mind, you hear Orlando say something in the line of, I guess I'll go, but if you guys don't stop being mean to my friend Keltash, I'm going to murder you all in your sleep.
But that's in Keltash's head.
That is what
Uh.
Keltash hears Orlando say.
I laugh out loud. That's great. I pat him on the back.
All right, so.
Yeah, good job. Thanks.
All right. Okay, awesome. So you guys are going to the treasury, huh? Everybody's loading up and going to the treasury?
Oh,
Yeah,
we
because
all
we're
are?
going.
Oh, dang.
Well,
I'm
if
falling
it's
back.
right-
to
I
talk
thought
to
so,
Keltash.
right? Everybody had said
if
that
it's
they were
right
going.
next door, I'm gonna wait in the dorm
you
room
going,
so that there
Keltash?
aren't a bunch of
I'm a
people
leaf
right
in the
outside the
wind right
treasury
now,
door.
baby.
Okay, you're more okay. So let me bring up this thing.
I really hope the room is big enough for all of us. if we
As
all
we're
go in.
going.
Right, Trix is gonna wait in the dorm, so there aren't a bunch of people by the door. And then once they get the door open, if there's room, she'll come over, because it's like right there.
You said you're like 3'5". You fit wherever.
Right,
Keltash.
but she's trying to not draw attention
That's fair.
Desmond.
because she's not
he leans
exactly
into whisper.
subtle.
If you decide that you want to sneak and push Orlando down the chute or anything outside of them knowing, it's all fine, but please let me know in advance.
Well, I will.
I
but
won't
I'm
stop
not so
you or
sure that's
anything.
what I want to do now.
Okay,
You know?
well, whatever you decide. But
I know he's your OG pal, so I won't just go and do something crazy.
yeah, like I said, I just need to be prepared for it. So
Yeah, I hear you, brother.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So everybody is going to head to the treasury room. So you guys make it outside to the hallway. You turn right as Meridius has told you. You go down to the end of that hallway. It's only about 10 feet or so, not very long. And there's a door.
I should not be there, though, whoever's controlling that right now, because I'm on watch.
Right, Meridius is on watch.
So I'm making sure that their cover's not blown at the moment.
And just to be clear, you gave who I have the note for the entrance to the treasury?
You acquired the note from Keltash and Orlando about the treasury.
Okay.
When we first started talking.
So I'll assume I'd be up towards the front, reading the note, or attempting to read the note. Clan, is there like a passphrase or something on the note?
There is a. Let me bring it up here.
Damn rare to watch.
In death, all doors open.
I actually do have that written down. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So
Yep.
as I approach the door, in death, all doors open, and
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens. Huh.
Say it with meaning.
All right. Go back and clear my throat. Not super loud. Not super loud. Just to be clear. In death. Dramatic pause. All doors open. No?
Now that was beautiful, wasn't it? Nothing.
Nothing happens.
You thought that was good though, right? It was a little bit more.
I thought it was really good.
Gusto, right? You don't think it might be a little?
Wait a minute.
Maybe you need to say
That's to disable the guards, not open the door.
Oh, you're right.
Is the door locked?
No one's checked.
I said no. You cut me off, but I said I was reaching. As I said it, I was reaching for the door handle.
I just said nothing happens.
Okay. Well, my hand's on the door handle. I jiggle it a little bit.
The handle jiggles.
Remember, you shake it more than twice. You're playing with it.
All right. Well, I walk in then. It moves. I walk it in then.
All right, then you walk in. The door opens. Inside, you see a room with stone floor, and you see statues.
Guys, I think that was what was waiting for us if we didn't say the words. There's another door at the end of this little room, right? If I'm looking at it right?
Yes, there is another door on the other side of where you're standing.
I'm just gonna keep on walking. They haven't. Statues haven't moved. I'm gonna proceed to the next door.
Am I clear to join?
You all are free to do whatever you want to do.
She's saying it over comms.
Over comms, I respond.
Oh.
Yeah, come in.
You hesitated, but okay.
Well, because I'm a little confused. There's nothing. It's just another door.
Overcom's face gonna say, "I'm gonna stay here for now as backup if you need me to come in. I don't know that we want everybody to be inside."
I think that's a good idea. And I'm gonna approach the next door and try to open it.
As you touch the other door, the statues turn and look at you. Their eyes begin to glow red.
I say again, in death, all doors open.
Okay, as you say that, the statues look at you, take a step, then back up. Their eyes return to the stone-like visage that they were. And then you feel like a breeze come through the room. And then as the breeze touches each of the statues, they disappear.
Oh, words can't begin to describe how much I hate that.
Yeah, but it was also really cool.
I want to know how they did it.
Just say the words. Apparently, don't
Right,
say them now.
But no, I mean the mechanics of it, because you can't just move those away. They gotta go somewhere, you know.
I mean, that's a problem for a future. that's future us problem. Right now, we don't.
Oh,
have to worry
Trix is
about that.
going over to carefully examine where one of the statues was because she's curious now.
So
All right.
Am I through the other door?
Not touching.
The other door just opens. Now that you said the magic words and the guards have disappeared, the door is able to be opened. Trix, when you examine one of the little tiles that the guards were standing on, I need you to roll me an investigation check.
That's a 26.
26. Okay. You feel that there is runes slightly carved into the tiles. They're hard to make out. They're very lightly carved into the tiles, but there are runes, and you believe this to be some kind of magic.
Okay, so they must keep them somewhere else when they're not on duty here, and then somebody walks in, and then runes turn on, teleport the monster thingy-majigs in here, and if they don't say the words, boom, you're dead. That's creepy.
Makes sense. All
Sure,
right.
I can't see Owlbear, by the way. Just FYI.
Yeah, it's black.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it.
All right, definitely.
I hadn't logged it in before, so I was like,
Momentary difficulties,
yes,
chat.
it's been a while since we have logged in here. So
It's
trying to
been a
remember-
It's been a while since
Trying to
I've
remember the,
gone and fucked things up.
All right. So is anyone else going into the rooms? Or is it just Trix and
I think
Thorn?
Spoofy's in with us as well. Yeah.
Okay, Spoofy's in. Everyone else seems to be hanging out outside in the hallway.
Yeah, I
Caltech.
remain
That's not
back.
suspicious or anything.
I go back over to comms and say, hey guys, I think we're clear. We should probably not all stand in the hallway.
Pretty sure I'm still in the room.
Okay.
Keltash, did you go with them
Nope.
to the treasury? All
Nope.
right.
Well, I walked as far as Desmond and I were talking, which I assume would be to the door or maybe in the hallway.
Yep.
But I'm not going into the treasury room
Okay.
or the
All right.
antechamber.
Desmond's going in, so Orlando can stay
All right.
outside, I guess, if you want.
Okay. So Orlando and Keltash are in the hallway.
They're going to run to the chute. I know it.
Okay.
I'm just gonna point out Faye is watching like the hallway, but also like staying back. I have not put on my gear yet, but if something happens, she would grab her gear and she would take off. I'm kind of just trying to not put all of us in a bad spot if we get caught, so that way somebody can hopefully save everybody if somebody fucks us up.
Okay, so Thorn, you enter a room, and in this room, along the walls, you see just piles of different objects. There's potions, there's different kinds of items.
Are those bombs? For the record.
They may or may not be bombs.
Okay, love it.
They
Love
are intellectually distinct bombs.
Absolute cinema. I love it. All right. Yeah. Oh, well, I guess
If you want to know what's in the room, everybody that will want to know will need to roll an investigation check.
All right.
Oh,
We'll
hell
roll an investigation. Let's go. Oh yeah.
And that's a 27.
He's like, you see, if anything really nice, don't forget about me.
I
All
rolled an
right.
8.
You rolled an 8. Okay, so you find about 200 gold pieces.
I'll take it. Guys, we can be rich in here.
And how about that
Look
27?
at this gold.
Okay, are you ready to write down stuff?
Oh shit. Give me half a second.
All right,
We're gonna
and
type
everybody
this 'cause
that
it's gonna be faster.
is anybody else planning on looting the room?
I rolled a nat 1.
Yes.
Sure,
That was a
I'll
dice roll.
loot with them.
Since
What am I rolling?
Desmond's in there, Diz, do you remember
Investigation.
do you remember what Meridius and Desmond promised Draven?
To do your best.
Do your best.
I mean, but I always promise.
I do not. What was that?
That
Didn't you
I sent to
offer
you in
him
the
a share?
Discord.
Okay.
That was his deal for giving us the information.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna forget about that.
I mean, that tracks with Desmond. I'm just asking.
All right.
What am I rolling?
Investigation.
So what happened with my nat 1?
So you go in the door
You
to
can't
the
find the door
treasure
handle.
room, and you're so excited when you see all this stuff in the room that you actually trip over your tail and fall prone.
22.
22. Okay. So, Trix and Desmond. This is what you find. Thorn had already found 200 gold. You guys find 3,000 more gold in the various pouches and stuff that's in the room. You also find 2,000 silver. You find 2 emeralds, 3 sapphires, 1 black opal, and then as far as items go, you find, let's see here, you find a potion, you find a pair of boots, you find a wand, you find a scroll, you find a robe, you find a stone, you find a ring, you find a cloak, you find a bottle, an amulet,
Jesus.
Quite a lot.
a half plate of armor. It's very light though. You find chainmail, a shield, a scythe, a pistol, and 2 more pendants of the pale hand.
Trix is just shoveling into her bag of holding.
All right.
I'll help.
Unless anybody's stopping her.
No.
We decided we're robbing the place, so she's just taking it.
No, that's fine.
Is the bottle,
and
is the bottle filled with liquid?
hold on, let me look. Let me look.
Say, is it an empty bottle?
Is there
Somebody
a
got
little
drunk in
dust
here
on the
one night.
bottle?
But don't let it fool you about what's inside.
Somebody got a little drunk one night.
Left
the bottle.
Desmond, as you look at the bottle closely,
Yeah.
you see that there are wisps of smoke coming out of the lid of the bottle.
Okay.
Not constantly, but every little bit you'll see like a wisp kind of leak out.
So, gold-wise, it was 3,200 total.
3,200 gold total, 2,000 silver total.
Got it.
Yep. And then the items themselves, whenever y'all have time to cast Identify, I'll let you know what the items are.
Claiming them.
Yep.
The robe. How does it feel?
He stops
The
just specifically
robe?
for the robe to touch it.
Let's see. Let me look up here what exactly
When I realize
type
there's
of
no
robe it
alcohol in
is.
the bottle, I throw it in the bag and then grab the robe.
The robe is silky smooth, like a baby's bottom.
Squishy.
Desmond's like, I'm putting that on now.
See here.
Feels like the fur of a fire swamp rat.
Whoa. ain't nobody wanting that on them without any clothes on, Keltash. That'd be itchy. May burn in some places.
All right. The robe has cloth patches and various shapes covering it. But it feels very soft. Like it feels like it's patchwork looking quilt, but when you touch it, it feels very elegant, very demure.
Very mindful.
Burn it.
Yep.
He said demure.
It feels
Burn
it feels better than it should.
Likely
You're
to
not gonna
be
be able to put it on
cursed,
now anyway. I'll give it
but
back
is
to
it
you later.
worth it?
I'll give it back to you later. Not right now.
I know I didn't find the boots, but what size are those boots?
The boots, from if you actively look at the boots seem how to always look like they're your size.
So they look real small when Trix is looking at them.
Yep.
I want to fight for those boots with somebody. Let's go.
Hey there, DM.
Yes, sir.
Unless I'm mistaken, it's just me and Orlando in the hallway.
And Faye is out there as well.
I am
Faye
watching.
is in the doorway of the room we were just in.
That's true. She, I guess, yeah,
in the
she's in the doorway. So and she is constantly watching and hearing them do stuff in the room.
Yeah.
So,
And I'm patrolling.
So while this is going on, I would like to pull Orlando close, like friends close, right?
okay. All right.
I'm gonna look straight at him and I'm gonna say, "Can you save Desmond and Faye right now?"
And he save?
SAVE, save.
Okay. What are they going to be saved from?
From their current situation, from their current position in
All right.
in this sphere of
All right.
existence.
This motherfucker.
Orlando looks right deep into your eyes and gives you a and in your head, Keltash,
Oh,
you
no.
hear, with you, buddy, I can do anything. Whatever you need me to do.
It cuts me deep. It cuts me deep. Okay. I'm going to give him a pat on the face. Good boy. You grab them and you make sure they don't get into no trouble for this. And I'm going to turn around and scream at the top of my lungs as I book as fast as I can. Help! Bandits! Thieves! Help! The Revenants are help! They're stealing everything! Help!
That motherfucker. We can hear him, right?
Down the hallway.
As
Okay,
soon as I
everybody
hear
can.
that, can I turn to punch him in the face as I come down the hallway?
Is there another direction in the hallway that Meridian
If you're
is not?
multiple
'Cause I would like
ways,
to run
that's
that
a-
way.
Yeah, I mean, there's multiple ways. If you go down to the end of the hallway you're in, it turns left and right.
I'm sprinting away from Meridius.
I mean, you
Where
don't even know where I'm at right now.
I would have seen you walk off as we all walked out.
Yeah, but you don't know where I'm at right now after I walked off. I've been
I
patrolling.
would,
Okay.
My best guess away
Roll
from you.
off. Roll
All
off.
right. All right. I need both Meridius and Keltash to roll a d20.
As soon as I hear him yell, I go put all of my gear on and throw my robe over top. At this point, I have no idea what to do.
Where are we gonna roll that at? Because we usually do that in D&D Beyond if we have a roll off or in roll 20. But can you just do
I
a
think you can
regular
do it. I
D20?
think you can do just a regular roll inside of Owlbear. I'm pretty sure.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Does Albert account for your stats? Well, I guess you can account for your
Dice.
stats.
No.
Well, so
I think you
far
can
we
just
haven't
grab
been
a
asked to
D20 and
D20.
throw it out there.
Yep.
now,
Straight
but-
roll,
Yep.
right?
Yeah. I rolled that one. Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Yes.
Digital dice still coming in clutch like always.
Fuck digital dice.
I rolled a
Keltash runs a
13.
13. All right, Keltash, where are you trying to get to in the temple?
As far away from the party, especially Meridius and Thorn, as I can, right this second.
I would like to
Oh.
know
And
if
then
he's anywhere
straight
near.
towards
Does he
someone
run
who looks
past
like a
me?
guard.
Okay. What did you say, Faye?
Does
I'm
he-
sorry.
Does he run past where I'm at?
I'm standing right in front of where. So you're in the room.
I'm
And
I'm
there's
in
a
the room where we
hallway
came
across
from.
He
I don't
would
know
be
where
f-
we're at.
When he yelled, he would be farther up the hallway towards your quarters than where you're standing. You are standing right here in the doorway. So he would be
she's in
like
the doorway.
She's in
I'm
the
in the
dorm.
doorway
corner
of
doorway.
our
I'm
She's in
not
the
in that
dorm.
room.
She's in the
I'm
dorm.
in the
Okay, no.
dorm.
Over there.
He would have to run past you.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yes, he would have to run past you.
How long would I have from the time that I hear him? Because I'm literally standing in the dorm hallway listening and keeping an eye out because I didn't want all of us to be there in case something stupid happened.
This will learn
I'm
you to
go-
respect the
I'm
other
gonna
players
say
in
you
the
have-
game and not just
I'm going to
do
say you
whatever
have
want.
6 seconds to react.
Okay, if I have 6 seconds to react, then before I go grab all of my stuff, I am going to let's see. I'm gonna try and stop him
Okay.
as well.
All right. So I need you to roll an unarmed attack against Keltash.
Yeah, Faye, I was trying to save you in my own confused way.
She doesn't know that though. All she knows is that you just sold out our whole party. What do you mean?
Also, Desmond, while this is happening, Orlando grabs you
Oh.
Um,
and starts trying to
Orlando.
drag you out of the room.
Tricks
I'm
is
thinking like
immediately casting him.
the guard with the president, right? Like hold them all down,
Yep.
crossbow in his hand.
Do you resist Orlando?
No, I don't resist.
Okay, so he just grabs you super fast around the waist and just runs back out the door. He is making a beeline towards the dormitory room
Okay.
behind Keltash.
Tricks
So much
is
excitement,
immediately
friends.
casting expeditious retreat
Yeah,
and
I would
going
like.
towards the door
Yeah, I would
Okay.
like to
oh,
sprint as
I'm-
fast as I could towards the
I'm gonna-
door.
I'm gonna do something. This is gonna be crazy. Okay,
Actually, no,
anyways,
she's just going after Keltash. That's
Be-
right. She's just
before
going
I-
after Keltash.
before I try to actually physically stop Keltash,
Mm-hmm.
Faye is going to step out into the hallway. Can anyone else really see her from where? Like, how far down the hallway are we? I just need to know.
Okay, so there is about from the door to going into the dormitory. There's about 10 feet, and then the door for the treasury room. So it's very close together.
Okay, and Desmond is currently tied up with Orlando, trying to shove him under his arm like a
Desmond
football.
is held snugly and firmly in Orlando's left arm.
Okay, so in Faye's realization of what's going on right now and her anger, she is going to try to I think I'm gonna try to grab a hold of it, but I'm going to cast she's going to accidentally activate Necrotic Shroud.
Okay.
In her anger, as you see her come around the corner, Kiltash, and step in front of you, her eyes turn completely black. So sorry for you.
I did not see
And
that.
So sorry for you.
you need to roll a charisma saving throw.
Okay. All right. Charisma saving throw.
Man,
While he's-
this is more
while he's
mean than
rolling,
what I was gonna
I
do.
tell Orlando, if the fairy gets it and we lose that robe, I will never forgive you.
You get a
just so you're aware, go ahead and tell me what you got.
15.
Okay, you fail.
damn.
As you are running down the hallway away from everybody, you see Faye, and what you notice is that two very ethereal skeletal wings come out of her back, and her eyes are pitch black, and she looks at you and she says, "You will not abandon them." And you are frightened till the end of your next turn. And you also, let's see, what's your turn?
Can I be frightened as well?
Anybody within 10 feet. So if they are within 10 feet.
If you are in the hallway, you have a chance of being frightened. You would need to
I
roll
was
the
gonna
save.
say, Trix is
Each of
going
you-
after him, so
Each of you would need to roll the save. What was the save again? Okay.
Have you made it out of there in 6 seconds, Trix?
I cast Expeditious Retreat.
Okay.
So I have
Be turbo
extra
boosted.
I mean, I'm sorry. Go
This
ahead.
is not gonna be good. Trix is about to piss
3.
herself.
I'll cause it 10 feet to make charisma saving
Oh.
throw.
I mean, Trix would be
That's
in
a
Orlando.
17.
Orlando's
Fine.
dragging me out of the place.
Being the
Um,
natural athlete that Thorn is, would I have been able to get out of the room in 6 seconds?
We will say that when you heard the scream, you dashed.
Okay.
So you are currently, I will say everyone is in the hallway.
God, you're gonna make me expose this to everybody because I didn't think everybody was gonna be in the
Except
fucking
for
hallway.
me.
No,
Because
this
I
is
now
fine.
won and I'm nowhere near this shit.
Like they're all in a room with double doors that were locked. What the hell?
Hell yeah.
Collecting loot of all things.
Does a 17 make the save?
Yeah, 17 to make the save.
Yes.
What am I supposed to be rolling?
Charisma save.
Okay. Orlando rolled an 8.
Oh, wow.
Please tell me Orlando drops Desmond in fear.
Orlando does drop Desmond and then falls to the floor.
I failed. That was a 12.
What's the roll? Was it a charisma save?
It's a charisma saving throw.
Okay, I rolled a 21. So,
I rolled the
but
16.
I want to choose to be afraid.
I want to choose to be afraid.
And
It
Trix
makes me
has
feel
no
alive.
bonus. It's a flat roll for charisma saves. I just want to point that out.
Well, let's see. Hold on. One's turn. I'll choose not to. I don't know if I get to choose to do that or not, actually. Hold on. Oh, okay. No, that's extra. Okay. So we're good. So yeah, so essentially what you guys see is that you see for a second, because as soon as it happens, it's very quick. It is not something that lasts long. It is triggered automatically out of her anger. And she obviously, like I said, you'll see her eyes turn black and you see very spectral wings come out the back of her as she gives Keltash this command. And then instantly, as soon as you see it, it's gone. And Faye returns to her normal self, and she's just standing in the hallway staring at Keltash.
Did a 16 save?
Yes.
Damn,
So
I was
Keltash is
only
currently
1 away from
frightened.
saving.
Trix was
So
gonna
frightened,
just
that means
shock and
that I
grasp
can't
him
come any
again.
closer to you, and I'm inclined to getting away from you as quickly as possible. right?
I told you to not abandon your friends. So good luck.
But frighten isn't a command spell, right?
No, it's not a
just-
command spell. But
Yeah.
that's what I just wanted you to know. That's what
So-
she says to you.
So I would be struck to the floor in terror, choking off my screams and then run away as quickly as possible, saying demon.
Into the hands of everybody else.
Is he running towards me?
Yeah, everyone else is
Trix
also
is shocking
terrified.
grasping your ass.
I'm booking it as fast as I can, and I see that son of a bitch coming this way, and I'm throwing my arms out, and I'm cocking back for a JBL clothesline from hell as I'm running past him. Is that cool, Clan? Can I just wow? Okay.
She's gonna
Shocking
wallop
grasp for me.
Yeah,
Nat
but
20, 29 to hit.
but that
No,
I'm gonna say that hits.
too.
Yes.
Holy shit.
She's
So I'm
20 with the
running,
shotgun grasp, Jesus Christ.
And I'm doing the Ryback, feed me more for the meat hook as I'm coming up on him. And I'm just going to just come across right at his neck. And I guess 12 points of damage, right? Because it's doubled.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, 12 points of damage. And because he really pissed me off, no, never mind. That's not a slashing damage. Never mind. No, we're good.
So Trix reaches out as he comes up to her and she just grabs his shoulder and he just feels a zap go through his body. And that's 20 damage.
Wait, to who?
Damn.
For me? I'm already laid out like a pull-axe ox. How can you grab me and throw me anywhere? Was I not just laid out?
No,
prone?
shock and grasp only keeps you from using your reactions, Keltash, and does damage. It doesn't throw you.
Yeah,
No.
nah.
You basically just stand there going,
Yep, that's fine.
Because Trix is fully ready to kill your ass right now. I hope you know that.
All right. So as all this is going down, you see a guard come out from around the corner.
Question. As the guard comes out around the corner, did Spoofy leave the bottle anywhere?
Bottle of wine?
Yeah.
Probably back at the room.
I'm gonna grab the bottle of wine.
Okay.
And I'm gonna walk out into the hall towards the guard, and I'm gonna be like, I think somebody got into the wine, and she hands over the bottle.
By the way, nothing y'all have done have stopped me from screaming. So I'm still screaming bloody murder, and y'all are beating me up. So
Can I walk over to Keltash
Y'all are beating me up.
and just kind
Can
of
he
put my
talk?
hand on him and lean down and cast suggestion on him?
I mean, you can.
That's a wisdom save, Keltash.
How is he screaming if his windpipe just got caved in?
that's a 4.
A 4.
His windpipe just got caved in.
I'm going to say, Keltash, you will be calm and you'll go along with any plan that we come up with, no matter how harebrained or crazy it is.
Okay, so the guard sees me getting mauled, and then Desmond speaking to me softly, and all of a sudden I become docile.
Does he actually perceive that though? Or does he?
So the
or does he
guard
see
is
it?
going to come down the hallway towards you all. He is going to come to Faye first. So he would be the first person that he would be coming to
She's
down
kind
the
of like
hallway.
awkwardly standing like in the doorway at this point with the bottle in her hand, kind
They're
of
holding a
looking at it.
bottle. Yeah, he's seen you guys. He's seen Desmond go down to check Keltash or something.
As he gets to her, she's gonna hold out her hand with the bottle and go, I found this in here. I think he might have drank a lot.
It's a
he's been
bottle
having
of
a hard-
sacramental wine. It is.
He's having a really hard time right now. There's not very many of us left.
Recruits, all of you is right.
Yeah.
Right. it can be tough for the young ones.
He's taken it exceptionally hard, but I think he's getting down the right path to the Revenancer.
He looks over and sees Orlando just on his knees, not moving. What about that one?
Oh, Orlando, he likes to pray sometimes. He really takes it seriously. What time is it? She looks down, trying to be like, what time is it right now? 'Cause I don't even know
looks
if they
like
can tell what
prayer
time it is.
time, Faye.
Oh,
Okay.
you're right. I'm probably late.
Since your room is right here, get your friend and take him back in there. Make sure there's no more rebel rousing out here tonight.
For sure. And she'll nod to him and she'll go, "Come on, Keltash, I think you've had a little much." And she'll continue to kind of glare at him.
There's another guard, and he ain't so friendly as me.
We thank you for your understanding. Do you mind discarding that bottle?
Y'all have a good evening.
Did Trix just call Meridius a dick? That's
He
messed
did.
up.
He did.
Listen, he said that you weren't so nice. She was just playing along, man.
I mean, he's not wrong. Keltash
Alright,
is
so-
gonna get whooped.
So, you
So, Keltash,
guys,
for the next 8 hours, you follow those commands as long as I keep concentration.
Gonna smack the shit out
You
of him when he gets in the
do
room.
that for the next 8 hours.
Okay.
You
Thank you,
think he's
baby.
gonna live for 8 hours?
I don't know.
I mean, y'all
That's
made it
just
6
a
months
spell.
in here already, so I mean,
Yeah, but he just pissed Meridius off.
all right. So you guys,
Well, I don't know it yet.
And
Not
everyone
yet.
else.
Keltash, since he's just laying prone on the ground, and dust him off. Orlando stands back up as soon as Desmond goes back to him. So
Keltash,
what do you
stay
guys?
You stay completely calm no matter what happens, because that's what I
Oh,
told
yeah.
you to do.
All right. So now all of you are standing in this hallway with a boat ton of treasure.
Oh, Faye's totally trying to she's standing on the opposite side of the door and trying to usher them back into
yeah,
the room.
I'm going
Trix
back to
is
the room.
going over comms to try to reach Meridius, saying, "He fucking did something again. And if you don't get back here, I may kill him."
You're doing it just to Meridius, or to all? Can we all hear you?
She'll do party line.
What's the party line?
You'll be
Party
lucky.
line.
You'll be lucky if there's a piece left for you, Trix.
You
They split
can't
it?
kill Keltash. He's important.
I didn't say he was
He's
gonna die.
fucked up, man.
I just said there might be peace.
She
Okay.
found a new gun. She wants to find out what it does.
So, by the way, you guys can't hurt him, otherwise my spell will stop working.
So we tie him up first.
You do have
I
Oh
mean-
rope.
no, these
No,
bonds
no.
hurt. I can't breathe.
No,
Please.
no. You know what? No, he wants to
And then
meet the
just
damn
go-
romancer so bad. I'm gonna introduce him to that bitch.
I think
DM,
maybe
am
we
I
could
close enough to
do some
hear them?
persuasion.
I would say now, with the time that it's passed, your route through the thing will take you to the hallway where the dorm is.
Okay. I don't respond. I go to find the other guard first.
All right. So you go and come across the guard. You know him as Guard Nigel.
Nigel.
Okay.
All right. Oh.
So as I get to him, have you ran into any problems tonight?
Oh, blimey, have I? Those recruits that you're with caused a bit of a disturbance in the hallway.
And I missed it.
It was okay. It just seemed to be a little bit of imbibing of the sacramental wine.
Was it the one that... And I described Desmond to him.
Fabulous looking.
Because
No,
let's
I
face
did.
it, that's the one Meridius knows drinks the most.
It's true. No, I saw him though. He reached down to check the other one.
Was it? And he describes Thorn, because Desmond and Thorn, have been close together.
No, but he was there. And then there was this lady holding a bottle. And then there was this flying person. And then another person who... I think I've been drinking too much, to be honest with you, Meridius, because I think he had a tail.
So the one was tall on the ground.
Yes.
I know that one. He is a bit of a troublemaker.
Yeah,
But
I told them to just take him to the room. Sleep it off,
if you don't mind, I'll go and check on them, since I'm already here for the rounds, and you can head to the other side of the ruins, and I will
Okay.
meet back up with you after I've found out what the true commotion was.
Excellent. This will give me time to do my nighttime prayers. Also, I told him that you were mean, so when you go in there, you gotta be real mean to him, like, all right? Just like, pissed off, like.
I understand.
Yeah, give him a good what for now.
Okay. I shall do so. And as we depart and I start to head down that corridor, I want to go check the vault room first and make sure that they shut the damn door.
I'll tell you right now, I was the last one out the door. I did not shut it. It's
All
not
right.
shut.
So you go down the hallway to the treasury room, and both doors are wide open.
I walk in and I go to the far door to close it.
Okay. Door shuts.
And then I walk back out and I grab the last door into the hallway and close it.
All right.
And then I walk to the dorm door and I don't knock.
You open the door into the hallway, as you go to grab the door going into the hallway, you feel a kind of a breeze in the room. And then on the tiles that were just against the wall, all of a sudden 6 statues appear. They look at you, their eyes turning bright red.
I turn and look at all of them and let my eyes glow gold and say, in death, all doors open.
You feel the light breeze again hit your body, and then as the breeze winds down the room, each statue disappears.
I take a deep sigh. Fucking idiots. And slam the door behind me and start making my way towards the door.
Making my way down.
And
All
I don't
right.
knock. I don't pretend. I just kick the door open. I turn it and then I kick the door open.
Okay.
There's
All
a
right.
chair in the dorm that Keltash can be tied to.
There's lots of chairs, tables, beds. It's it's got everything that
And I kick the
growing
door
recruit
open.
would need.
I kick
Well,
the door
Trix
open.
will
That way,
tie
if
me
the
to a
other
chair.
guard is within earshot, he hears that, so he knows that I'm
All
portraying
right.
the
So,
role.
Meridius, as you kick in the door, that's where we'll take a break.
Perfect.
So Russ,
right. So, welcome back, everybody. Hope you had a good break. Went to the potty, got a drink, whatever you needed to do. So we are back, and we are going to pick up with the party. Everyone is in the dormitory room now, together.
Drink.
Yep, I was going to do that after I got done introducing everything. So yeah, everybody's in the room together with Keltash. Meridius is there. Continue.
Crix is attempting to tie Keltash to a chair.
As I see that, I look at him. And then I look at the party. And then I grab the door and I shut it.
Do you want me to remove the spell I put on him? May affect the way he answers.
No. Let's find out what's happening first. And if it doesn't seem like he's being honest, then we can... And he looks at Trix. Don't tie him up yet.
Question, Desmond.
Mm-hmm.
Your spell, when you casted it on Keltash,
Yes.
what was the exact wording that you used?
I said, remain calm.
Remain
and
calm.
You'll go along with any harebrained idea that we come up with.
Okay. All right. Just making sure, reminding everybody. All right. Continue.
Which I don't know about that. All I know is Desmond cast a spell when he said it to me. I walk up to Keltash and kneel down since he's on the ground. What happened?
No, he's in a chair.
Oh, well, I'll still kneel down. That way I'm eye to eye to him.
Does fear and charm have any kind of contrasting effects? I can't find
Fear
it.
doesn't last that long, I don't think, right?
I was gonna
It doesn't
say she
last
said
that
it was
long.
she said it was
Okay.
till the start of your next turn, so fear should be over.
It should be gone by now.
And the charm lasts for 8 hours.
8 hours.
Its suggestion is the spell.
The charm.
You
So,
just have to
Friendly acquaintance when the spell ends, the creature knows
Yeah.
what charm do. I
Yeah, you're
was,
not charmed. You're just frightened. That was all.
no
By
Desmond
your
did
spell.
I
a-
charmed
Yeah.
him.
Oh, by
with
his-
He's
Ah, gotcha.
charmed by
Yeah.
Desmond. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
But it's only to follow our harebrained plans, not to answer
And remain
questions.
calm.
well,
Yeah.
yeah, but
Right.
charmed also makes anybody that the caster designates as friendly is also someone you are have a friendly acquaintance with. Is that right? Your companions do anything harmful to it. The charmed creature regards you as friendly acquaintance. When the spell ends, the creature knows it is charmed by you. So that means I would just think that Desmond is a friendly acquaintance and no one else, because he also said all the party, right?
Usually, when something is charmed,
Yeah,
if I have
he did say
allies,
we.
then you consider
regard
my
them as
your
allies.
So
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
like your
okay.
best
Yeah.
friend right now. So,
But when this is over, you will remember that this happened and that he cast the spell
Yes.
on you.
yes.
Well, I tried to betray all of you, my friends. I tried to betray you and run away.
Why?
Oh, because you all disregard me and hold me hostage here and then steal from all these poor folks who don't know anything except for pain and woe, and they're brought here because they're brought so low in their minds that they have nowhere else to go. And all this thieving, I couldn't abide by it. I'm still a city guard at heart.
Keltash, I understand where you're coming from, but the ones that we're stealing from, and he stops and he looks at everybody else. I do not abide stealing, but what they did was for the people that serve the Revenancer. Have you not noticed that we are the only ones left from the group that first came here?
I haven't noticed.
Look
I've
around.
been too busy fearing for my own safety amongst you, my friends.
I have never tried to hurt you. I have stopped you on occasion.
And you are only one of the party, my friend.
And I will fight any of them here to keep you safe. I have known you the longest. I gave my word to the guildmaster when we left that I would get the rest of you home safely if I could. You're the only one that remains.
I'm gonna side-eye Trix and Thorn.
She's still got the rope in her hands and is waiting.
As he's kind of looking around, I look at the two of them. Did they do something to you?
You're damn right I did.
I
called the
imagine
fucking
I've
guard.
got some blood and mess around me, right?
He kind of turned. Well, that's what I'm saying.
He's
Like
got
he
an eye
turns and looks
twitch.
at Thorn. What caused it? The fact that he acknowledges that he was trying to tell on all of you.
Yeah.
Meridius takes a
decided-
deep sigh.
While we were inside, to draw all sorts of unwanted attention and compromise each and every one of us.
May I ask a question? And Faithless kind of standing back by the door. She hasn't really said a whole lot. She's just kind of standing there watching. Keltash, if you were so against them stealing something from the vault, while we were in here talking, why did you not say something then?
Has my opinion gone for much, except for getting a door slammed and locked magically in my face? Have I not tried to say something and then being shocking grasped before we even got into this crazy cult? We've
Have you
wasted
ever
6
tried to
months
make a
with friend
decision
Faye.
as a group
I didn't
instead
want
of
any
doing
of
something
this
half-time?
upon us.
Hold. Let him speak for a moment. Keltash, I
I
understand
have not
that
been
you're hurt.
allowed to say anything and given any regard, friend Faye. I've only been told what to do and barred by force and every turn.
As he says that, Meridius puts a hand out to his shoulder. Any decision I've ever made, I have requested that you and the others make the choice for me, and then I follow through with it, have I not?
You have, friend Meridius, but then when I make my own choice, I'm not allowed to. I'm held hostage here by all of you, my friends.
What were you trying to do?
Run to the chute.
Very well.
And
But why
elaborate
tell
on
on
that.
But why tell on the others if you wanted
Because
to make it to the chute?
I've been held hostage here.
So
We
my
all
question to you then, Keltash, is in your thinking, and I'm only trying to understand, is that if you were going to tattle on everyone because you were upset with them breaking into the vault, which ultimately could lead to all of them being killed, what were you going to do when there's nobody to have your back when you go down that chute?
As far as I'm considered, friend Faye, none of my friends here are my friends any longer.
But you keep
I'm
calling
held
me friend,
against
but
my
you
will
never said
and told
anything
what
to
to
me.
do at every turn. I have no allies here, except for you, my friends.
Then why didn't you even communicate to me?
With regard, Faye, friend Faye, we are new to each other. I have not had any chance to really bond with you, except us being friends, of course.
You trust Orlando, though, right?
He's got you there.
She glares at Spoofy.
If it helps, friend Faye, I did ask Orlando to save Desmond and you. I didn't expect you, friend Faye, to be one of them. The friends who are also hostage keepers.
Keltash, I've only tried to stop you once in the months that we have been together. And that was for your own safety.
Have I ever tried to stop him?
No.
Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Oh, he's mostly mad at Trix, I guarantee.
I suppose, I guess, that if you consider me a hostage keeper for looking out for your best safety, then that is what I shall be. But that is in no means any reason as to why I stopped you in that hallway.
Keltash, you see me kind of raise my glass to you. I keep drinking.
Raise the
As
Raise
the
bottle to you.
as it's raised, Keltash, you feel normal again. You're no longer under any spell.
Now, I assume the perspective of a trapped rat.
So I'm kneeling down in front of Keltash, but I have my trident on my back. And my arm is still on his his left shoulder, my right arm. I've sworn an oath to keep you safe. And as I said, there's only been one time I've tried to stop you. And at that point, I thought your life was in danger. If you have plans, then tell me. Whatever you discussed prior to going into that treasury, I was not a part of.
That's true. You were not a part of that.
But you and I both know that you have accused me of things that are false.
I don't know what's true anymore, Meridius. Haven't you seen that? Nothing is true anymore. Everything's a lie. We're surrounded by friends and constantly told that we can't do this and we can't do that and we have to stay here and we have to shut up. Nothing is true anymore.
Because we're trying to stay alive.
Stay alive? With that shocking grasp you cast on me? You want to stay alive?
You're not
Trix?
dead, are you?
By no thanks to your hand.
Meridius,
You could have just let me go twice in the last 2 hours, and I wouldn't have been a problem to anybody. Why do you keep me prisoner?
You betrayed
Meridius,
us.
while this is happening and his hand's still on him, he casts Cure Wounds at 2nd level on Keltash.
Tell me this, Keltash. If we all of a sudden decided to turn you into the cultists to say that you're here spying on them and sending information back to the port, how would you react to the rest of us doing that?
I would be in the same situation as I am now. Held
Rush,
hostage in a cult.
Rush, you got 23 hit points back from whatever tricks and Thorn did to you.
You know what you would do? You'd have a problem with us. So yes, I did hurt you because you betrayed us and tried to get us killed when we are in a situation that we have known from the start is a dangerous one. So yeah, I took a shot at you because you deserved it.
I didn't want to be here. You shocking grasped me when I tried to grab that lady in order to confine her so that we can get out of this situation.
Newsflash, Keltash.
I never wanted to be here.
Newsflash, Keltash. None of us wanted to be here.
And yet, here we are.
Keltash, do you want to leave?
Yes.
I can get you out of here tonight.
Please, as quickly as possible.
Very well. Anyone else want to go?
I need to know even why we're still here. I've still not been given an answer. Other than to take down this cult, I need to know why we're going to the 3rd floor.
The cult is not why we're here. They just happen to be an obstacle. Myself, Keltash, and a handful of others. We were requested to go to a ruins in the desert. We were instructed to lay these devices in an altar, which would potentially house what we know now to have been a god. When we did so, the one eye track and another that seems to be more powerful than him, one he serves, interrupted that, and they killed an archangel in the process. This was our next objective, to figure out what is happening here. The rest of you, and he turns and looks at Faye, you being the newest, haven't really signed on for this, but the rest of the party signed on for what was happening. Trix, Spoofy, joined us in the ruins where the Archangel fell. Desmond, Thorn, were brought to us by the leader of a guild in another part of this world. And then you we saved outside of a church. But if none of you wish to be here, then I shall get any of you out that want to go. I have the means to do so.
What do we stand to lose if you don't accomplish what you came here to do?
I do not know. If gods keep getting collected, then I'm not sure what will happen.
Very well. Then I think what needs to be decided is what our next steps are, and who's staying and who's going. I myself owe you a great deal, Meridius, and the rest of you who were outside that church that day. My loyalty goes far, so I will stay as long as I am needed.
I have no thoughts of wishing that any of you die here. To be fair, I do not wish to die here either. There is one I seek that stole something from my plane and killed the ones that I called closest to me. And if being here gets me one step closer, then so be it. But if there's another way to end this and get everyone out safely, then I am all for it. As I said, myself and Desmond have found out that there was explosives here. I have no doubt that Trix might could figure out a way to set them off. But I've been waiting for the shopkeeper to return from his nightly jaunt to the priestesses, because there is one here that I wish to know if he still lives or not. Because as myself and Desmond found out, the trade prince that has gone missing has been killed. I need to know, and he turns and looks at Trix. I need to know if the Archmage still lives.
Fritz is just gonna nod and say, I'm staying until we can bring Alaris answers.
If the shopkeep informs me that he is indeed dead, then there is no reason for us to remain. If you want me to send word for reinforcements, I can do so as well. And he kind of looks at everybody. Sparklepuff is still residing outside. I've met him at least once, standing guard.
He's still there?
He's still turning them into butterflies.
And he is playing it off as a land drake is killing them.
Meridius, so you were in another place like this before this?
Yes, in the desert to the south, there's a massive hole. If you travel down the sides of it to the bottom, there resides an underground ruins.
Sounds like that one time I played Minecraft.
In those ruins, it was guarded by an archangel. Unfortunately, when we did what we were asked to do there, it allowed the ones that were waiting to take control of the spirit of the god that reside there. The archangel tried to stop it and died.
There was a god that lived in this other temple.
I don't believe he was alive per se. I feel it was his essence more than his actual being.
So is that what we're here to deal with? A god?
That is what the leader of the guild has requested, to find out the rest of the ruins around Oss that are connected to. And he stops. The patron paying for this, who is unnamed, is requesting us to be here. But, and he looks at Keltash again, as with the gnolls and the archdruid, if it is too much for us to handle, we may depart.
So, can we still blow this place up?
Is that a plan? Remember, Meridius wasn't here for that.
I don't
Oh,
think that would deal with a god.
I know where all the weak points are that I could bring this place down.
Well, you know, who's to say if we collapse this place on the god, they'll be able to get through all the rubble?
Have you met a god?
As I said, in the other ruin, the god was not necessarily active. It was more the essence that they went after.
So what happened with that god then? It just...
There was
still there?
one that looks like me. His name is Kolos. He appeared. And another, I could not make out who it was. They collected the essence of this god shortly after they killed the archangel.
Hey, but can you spell Kolos for me?
I will put it in the Zoom call.
Thank you, thank you.
First name character.
Ken's taking notes.
Don't worry about it.
He has stolen something from my plane, something of great value. I need to find him, reclaim it, and put it into his tyranny. That is why I joined this guild. That is why, and he looks at Keltash. That is why I joined you. That is why I gave my word to get all of you safely returned. And I've yet to lose someone to death.
Well, one of our people did kind of turn into water.
That's not technically death, I don't think.
Uh,
If they turned into water. Did they turn back?
no.
The
Maybe
one
they still
Spoofy,
are
the
going
one that
to turn back.
Spoofy is talking about, though, chat, was not a member of my original party.
But a party nonetheless.
I wasn't a part of their party. That was
I
a part
thought
of
he was
your
kidnapped by
party.
Stanasi. I thought that was how we lost him.
I thought he turned himself into water.
He turned into water and the book fell to the floor.
Oh, okay.
And you have the book.
I think
I
have
do?
I think I
I'm
still
sure
have
you took the
vi-
book.
I think
I
I
took
still
the
have
book?
Put it in your bag,
I think I still have a vial of him.
if I remember correctly.
Who are you talking about? Who just
If I
dropped
did,
by?
I didn't write it down.
I've got a vial of his water on me.
We could go back and watch the episode.
Who was it that
little part
Stanasi
of it.
took?
Stanasi did take some people and return them, I think, at some point.
I love Stanasi. She should come back.
Stanasi's
She's still
just like,
bouncing around.
to-
If you ever want to play her
Enter-
again.
She needs to come
Kidnapper.
back.
But the most of Meridius's party has just went on. Mordecai was the one that got taken with the guild from Faerun. Well, not Faerun. Faerun's the whole place. But the one taken by the head of the Order of, not actually heroes, Harrison.
So, we need to go down into this temple to fight a god and destroy it?
I do not know if a god resides here. And he kind of looks at the door. They believe it does.
Well, I'm game.
And I want to ensure that if it does live, that we at least kill the ones that are supplying its souls.
Okay,
Even if
so
we are not capable of killing a god.
I'll raise my hand. So can we still have blowing this place up as a backup plan in case things kind of go south and we need to fall back?
We absolutely should ensure that this place is no longer able to be accessed one way or the other.
Yes!
That said, I need to speak with the shopkeep, and he looks at Keltash again. If you do truly wish to leave, I will get you out first. If you wish to stay and see what lies at the bottom of that chute, then I will ensure the elevator makes it to the bottom to be able to get you out if at all possible. Because I will be coming from that way.
Orlando seemed like he was willing to go down the chute with you, Geldish. I'll join you as well then.
I thought we were all going down the chute. I thought that was
See,
the plan after the fucking vote.
Conveniently enough, he forgot to tell that to Meridius.
Yeah,
But
that's the
all right.
part of
Let's
the
let him
plan
cry.
he didn't mention.
Let's let him cry victim for a little longer if he wants to. That's
as
fine.
y'all are all saying that, if that is indeed the plan that you all go down the chute, then so be it. But to ensure the elevator is at the floor it needs to be on, I will bring it down.
Like you're gonna call it down or you're gonna bring it down?
I'm going to stand on it, say the words, and lower the elevator to the 3rd floor.
You're not that heavy.
Do you not
He's
know
just
how an
glaring at
elevator
Spoofy.
works?
I wasn't much of a mechanic guy.
Clearly.
You were on the elevator as we came from the 1st to the 2nd floor. And Nigel is on watch. I scare him.
We're aware, actually.
Nigel.
Quite.
He
I would
did
imagine
he
most
did
of these buildings aren't ADA compliant and probably don't have elevators. But
As Faye says that, Meridius turns to look at her. He did inform me that he told you I was the scariest one on watch.
Yeah, I very politely agreed.
And she smiles.
Of course, Nigel didn't inform me that Trick said I was a dick. Had he, I'd looked at Trix at that point, but he did not.
Luckily,
intact.
he took to my words well, at least to provide enough of a distraction to get us to have the conversation before we all got shipped down in body bags down the chute instead.
I don't think he would have been able to do that. I would have intercepted y'all before you got there.
Well, as much as I'd like to think so, I didn't need him calling the cavalry.
I
I
understand.
might have told him that Keltash was struck. Thanks to, Desmond's empty bottle of sacramental wine that they drank before we left.
Meridius
Which was excellent,
stands
by the
up
way.
and he holds his hand out to Keltash to stand Keltash up out of his chair. And as I pull you to your feet, I look you dead in the eye. You and I both have beings that are causing problems within us. But I swear to you, as long as I draw breath, I will help you conquer yours. Okay. I do not request any of you to help me fight mine. And he kind of grabs his trident with his other hand. Mordecai has been able to travel into the trident alongside me. But I fear that if any of you are willing to enter that plane and the demon can catch you, your souls will not return. I do not wish any of you to lose your soul on the behalf of myself or my family. And then
down
he
the
kind of
chute?
pets Keltash on the shoulder. Anytime you wish to talk, I am here.
And Keltash, next time maybe remember that when we first got here, there were 3 days. I could have run. All of you were asleep. You were helpless. I could have run. I could have gotten out of here. But you know what I did? I fucking stayed. And I cleaned up your piss and shit. And I made sure that all of you stayed alive. So the next time you have a fucking problem with me, think about that.
Meridius turns to list of tricks. When we got put out for 3 days, you said we fought. Who did we fight?
What's his name? The head guard dude. He was there. You two kind of had a dick measuring contest that started the whole thing. And then,
Meridius
what's her
smiles
name?
at that.
Pretty acolyte lady, she was there. Faye killed her and then brought her back, but then the priestess brought her back the rest of the way. Oh yeah, the high priestess was there. Yeah, and she was fucking scary. That's who else was there. And like a couple of other guards.
Faye didn't kill her.
No, Keltash did.
Keltash did.
No, that's right. Keltash killed her. He got his chance and he killed her, by the way, and blew our cover. But yeah, that happened. That happened.
Meridius kind of
but the
pats
priestess
Keltash
knows
on the
about
shoulder with a smile. Good. But she still lives due to the high priestess. In the fight with Dagon, who was winning?
Was there a clear winner that Trix saw? Because she was not really paying close attention to the
Because I was gonna
fight.
say I got him bloody as fuck before he saw that woman die, but Meridius doesn't remember that.
Yeah, you wouldn't know really, Trix.
I don't know, man. I was trying to find a way to use the distraction and figure out a way to keep the rest of us alive. So I didn't really pay close attention to that happen, and I was trying to not
I understand.
look involved.
Keltash, you have a choice. I can get you out now. Or as the ones here were saying, you had a plan to go down the chute. Your choice.
I'm going to look from Meridius to Orlando. What's Orlando up to this whole time?
He's just standing there next to Desmond at this point.
Orlando, do we do the shoot?
And in your mind, Keltash, you hear, Brother Keltash, it would be an honor to follow you into battle anytime that you need.
So
I will be your sword or I will be your shield. Just tell me what I must do.
Desmond just lost Orlando in this statement.
Orlando's a goddamn space marine.
I will
He's
take
a
a
hell
space
diver.
marine into that hellhole any day.
No.
Brother killed that.
Brother Keltesh.
That
Exactly.
sounds like a dark angel, to be honest.
They're waste management brothers.
Right?
Who knew fucking trash could bring people so close?
It's a plot line of The Sopranos. They're in waste management.
One man's trash is another man's treasure.
Chat, now you know. If you need to bond with somebody, bond over trash.
Exactly.
Just wanna
there's
put-
so many
was
things I
Orlando
could say.
aggressive at any point towards me and Trix by chance?
No.
So, I'm just saying. I know we don't hear what Keltash is interpreting what Orlando said, but didn't Orlando tell Keltash that if we hurt him, he was going to kill all of us? So
Yep.
would Keltash have picked up on the fact that Orlando did absolutely nothing to us, or get aggressive towards us, or anything like that?
I mean, he
this be a
would have
class-shattering
known
moment for you?
that. He would have known that Orlando didn't attack anybody, but at the time, he also knows that Orlando was following his order to get Desmond and Faye.
Fair. Okay.
Well, as Orlando, with saying many words in the fewest amount possible, I'm in. And I'm gonna give a little look over to Thorn and say, to the trash room.
Fuck you.
Desmond, when he says, as Orlando said, you just kind of cock your head at Orlando.
What did Desmond translate
say
Orlando as?
nothing. I say nothing. I just look over.
So there was something I must do before I can lower this elevator. And he turns, Meridius turns and looks at Desmond. I have to find out about the Archmage. I have to wait for Draven to return. And then he turns his attention to Trix. If you want the explosives, then I will get you to the shopkeeper's storeroom to acquire them.
Hell yeah.
So,
and then you may
Trix
place
go
them
down the
where needed.
elevator with you? Then
That is her decision. I do not make decisions for any of you. I would say I'm more of the face of the group, the one that will confront any leaders they have. But your decisions are your own. If any of you wish to leave prior to heading to the third floor, I will get you topside. I will even have the guards disperse long enough for you to leave. And then Meridius kind of clears his throat. Clearly, I am close to promotion, according to Dagon, which I will be able to leave this place and go seek the one that betrayed me and kill him.
excellent. So, off to the trash room, as Keltash put it, right?
Okay, so who is heading to the trash room and who is heading to the store? Also,
Trix is going for the big bada booms.
okay, so you and Meridius are going to the store to meet Draven.
And
So
her
go ahead.
decision on whether she's sticking with Meridius down the elevator or going down the chute depends on if they are willing to wait for her to join them to go down the chute.
Okay.
Meridius doesn't plan on leaving Trix to just deploy things with Nigel still wandering around.
Oh yeah, that's true. She does have to set the explosive, so that may take a while.
Okay. So everyone
Then we
else.
think we should not. Yeah, we shouldn't send one person alone potentially if they're going down the elevator. God knows what the hell's down there.
All right. So you guys just let me know what each of you are doing.
How we splitting the party?
Exactly. How are we splitting the party?
Hate this.
Get ready for a
Why I
rootin'
didn't
tootin'
suggest
fun time.
earlier. I thought about
Ah.
suggesting earlier that while everybody is downstairs, that Trix could be rigging everything to blow up here. But I was like, no, I don't want to be left alone. I don't want to split off from the party like that.
All right. Desmond,
Meridius
what are you
lowers
doing?
the elevator and it
Trash
Trix
room.
just flies down it. when
Trash
she's done.
room. Faye.
With
Faye said
Orlando.
she would go down the trash room.
Okay. Doing the trash. Boofy.
Explosives.
Okay. You're doing explosives. Meridius is doing explosives and Trix is doing explosives. Thorn.
I am hate tagging along with Keltash.
All right. And then, of
Hashtag,
course,
I want to whoop Keltash right now.
and then, of course, Keltash is going down the chute.
With Orlando.
All
Oh,
right.
he's going down the
With
chute, right?
Orlando. So there's 5 in the chute and 3 in the store.
That's a lot of. Never mind. It's a different shoot. Never mind.
All right.
I didn't
so,
know it could hold 5 in this shoot. But you
All right.
know.
So,
I like the party we're having here, guys.
okay, so the chute crew gathers their things. I'm assuming if you don't have your armor on right now, you're putting on your armor.
Yeah.
I'm assuming taking off your robes, or are you leaving your robes on?
I'm keeping
I'll probably
my
leave mine
robes.
on
I
the
still have-
outside.
Yeah, I still have robes
Okay.
on top.
All right. Okay, so you
Because we got to
robes
get
on
there.
top.
So
And I
Wow.
would say that Meridius, even taking the 2 with him, would kind of be the buffer between the party going to the shoot and Nigel.
Okay.
That way he's keeping a lookout.
All right. All right. So you all gather your things, put your robes on. You make your way to the shoot room. It's empty at this time of night. There's no one in there.
No McDonald.
No, McDonald is gone. At this point, Keltash will have to tell you how to get to everywhere. What's in the room. He can explain everything.
So this is the handle, and this is the chute, and this is where McDonald and Orlando and me have story time.
Is what
Sometimes
happens.
we drink.
how big is the chute?
The chute is about 5 feet wide, about 8 feet tall. You can put a lot down the chute if you need to.
Oh,
Yeah,
so
you
yeah,
can.
we'll fit. Who needs mayonnaise?
Exactly. You know what this
Just
chute
bring up-
needs?
I
The
mean-
tangy
I
zip of
mean-
Miracle Whip.
I mean, if 5 of y'all go down the chute at one time, y'all might need a little bit of Miracle Whip. Do a little greasing.
Grease them rears.
Chute's gonna need a little X-lax with this kind of backup.
All right. Okay, so Kaltash goes over, pulls the lever, chute door raises up, does a little there, held in place. Who goes first?
Keltash does because I push him in. You want to fucking leave so bad.
I'm like standing next to him.
All right, Keltash
That looks
goes
like
first.
fun, and I pushed Orlando in and too.
There
It
goes
was
Orlando.
fun.
Desmond on the way down. You just hear.
And then I go, I guess me next. And I kind of fall sideways,
Like,
and as I'm falling
no.
sideways, I go, bat, and I turn into a bat as I go down.
Faye
All
just
right.
kind of like peeks in, and I'm like, oh, for the love of all that
Does
is
the chute
holy.
stay open after I'm assuming it stayed open after
Yeah,
he fell in,
it
right?
stayed open. It's in the full upright and locked position.
After Desmond
Faye
does his
like
little
puts her arm out to Thorn because it's just me and you left, right?
Yeah, I
Yep.
think so.
She's gonna put out her arm like this so you guys can lock and jump together.
Oh, honey, baby, boo boo bear.
Like,
I took
you
a step
Honey,
back
baby,
because I was
boo-boo
getting ready
bear.
to do like a pommel horse run up. So I hope you're ready to come and do like a little
Oh, we're
swanton
going.
dive.
We're going.
All right.
All
That's
right,
what we do.
you grab her and you guys run at it and just
You just hear that could have been more graceful.
also Keltash, what you hear as you're going down the chute is you hear and it gets closer to you.
I was gonna say, I think Orlando definitely weighs more than Keltash, so he's probably
Yep.
falling quicker.
Oh my
He's
god.
got that backpack.
Yep.
Wait, as we're falling, I just want to reach and I want to touch something. Thorn, are you wearing anything like significant that I could like easily touch while we're falling?
I don't think so. No.
You don't have
Chiseled out
any-
of his own body.
Of anything on you at all? Like an item?
Let's just say. Well, I got that pendant of the pale hand on me.
Oh, perfect. I'm gonna touch it. I'm gonna cast light so we can see as we're falling down.
Awesome. That works.
The
sure
the
you
light
wanna
comes
see what's
on and
down
you're
there?
just in this
Yeah, I do.
metal
I-
tube and the the little the little
You feel
parts
like
of
a
it are
disco
just
ball.
flying by and you guys see a bat in front of you and now
Oh God! Does the light reach me?
Yeah.
I turn back into Desmond.
So you guys see this bat, all of a sudden the bat becomes Desmond and you guys just hit him. So now it's just a three people moving like a bat out of hell down
It's
this.
Menage a trois in the poop chute.
Yes.
Bad out of the poop chute.
You got a gravity-based thruple.
Oh, perfect.
Another throuple.
Reunite it again.
Yep. So
Desmond.
after a few minutes of falling, Keltash, you feel like what takes forever. You're like, is this ever going to end? You finally just out and you fall into a pile. It did break your fall though.
Yeah. And I know what pile this is, right?
Yep.
I mean,
Yeah,
I was
you-
probably the last one. to throw
You
it down.
exactly. You figure out pretty quick what you think you fell in. And then all of a sudden you hear
A tuck and roll.
and then
Again?
you just hear it just squish
Squish.
and you look over and it's Orlando. And he's just laying there.
Out of the way! Out of the way, man!
And then just a minute or two after Orlando pops out, you hear the chute go.
Orlando, catch me!
And then you just hear this massive just, and you feel just all sorts of liquid hit your face and your side and stuff, and you begin to kind of upchuck a little bit in your mouth because you have an idea of kind of what this was probably that just hit you in the face.
Nasty.
Yep. So that is where we'll leave that group.
And Thorn is glowing, right?
Yeah, Thorn is glowing. Yes, his
We can
pin
see.
to the pale heart is
It's
just.
dark in here, but he's glowing, right? So it's just-
Love it.
Yep. Okay, so it's glowing. So you guys have some light. So
20 foot bright.
we'll go on. We'll go on
20
just a
foot
little
dim.
bit more. So you guys stand up. You're covered in some kind of liquid. You don't know, but it stinks down here. If any of you recognize the smell of a rotting corpse, you immediately know that you're surrounded by it.
I feel like I would. I mean, wouldn't we all kind of make that assumption?
Most likely.
Yeah.
Most likely. But Keltash is the only one in the party that can 100% communicate. That's what you're in right now.
Yeah. Try not to think about it. Just roll on out of there. Just don't even think about it. Come on.
So,
everybody.
As
Keltash, like I've done this for 6 months.
Stands up and kind of moves around a little bit, the light of the pendant kind of flashes over the room. And I need you all to roll a perception check.
We're making a perception check.
Perception check.
23.
23.
Ooh.
19.
23.
And as we're getting up, I'm gonna make a point to shoulder check Keltash as he's like, "Oh, get up, you'll get used to it." I just walk by him and shoulder check
All right,
him.
you shoulder check him.
22.
22.
Even while being shoulder checked.
Awesome. And Orlando rolls a 19. Excellent. Good job, everybody. Y'all did great. So as the light from the pendant moves around the room, all of you notice movement. And as Thorn kind of instinctively moves his body towards what he saw, you see 2 skeletons standing there holding swords, looking at you, going, and then you feel, oh, sorry. Well,
we didn't get your good laugh or whatever.
It was a cool skeleton laugh. Trust me, it was awesome.
It looked really cool.
Well, I loved it.
I thought their teeth were chattering. I thought they were terrified.
Yeah.
And then you all feel.
We need to do these over teams.
I know, right? It's way better. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it works better in teams. What kind of bullshit world do we live in where teams does better?
The terrible thing.
I know, right? Jeez. So, as the skeletons start moving towards you, you feel a vibration on the floor. What? And the cadence is of like something moving out of the shadow. And it's getting closer to you every step. And that's where we'll end with that group. So, other group. You guys make your way back to the general store. You're waiting there about 20 minutes. And then, Meridius, you notice Nigel comes through there making his rounds.
I would have already let the other 2 in with the key that Draven gave me.
Okay.
But I would have been standing outside waiting for him.
All right. The other 2 are in there. Nigel comes up to you. Oi, Meridius.
Yes.
What are you doing over here?
Dagon asked me to pay careful attention tonight to the vault and to the general store. So I am ensuring us pay extra attention to the 2 that I was requested to look over.
All right, that sounds like something Dagon would tell you to do. Definitely. All right. I just want to let you know that I was going to go take lunch in the mess hall.
Very well. If I see or hear anything, I shall holler to alert you. If I can't handle it to myself.
That'll be fine. When I'm done, I'll come back and you can go do the mess.
Very well.
All right. And then he kind of walks off. A few moments later, Meridius, you see Draven coming back, and he's a little wobbly. You know, he's a little disheveled. His shirt is a little unbuttoned and stuff. His belt is not quite clasped right.
As he gets within earshot, have a good night, did you?
I did my duty, let's just say. It was very pleasurable for everyone involved.
Did you find out the information I requested?
About the magic user,
Yes.
I did find some information. Apparently, Mr. Meridius, my friend, the priestesses have him in a secret chamber near their quarters. And they are for trying to get information from him creatively. I think I drink more than what I thought I was going to.
Is his room before their chambers?
I do not know. But I will say this. It's got to be in the room somewhere. The entrance to it, because there's nothing on the way there. You're just in the room, and then there's a bed. It is a very soft bed, and I like it a lot. And then things happen on the bed that I also like a lot. But, you know, every dog has its day.
Then this is information that you may want to know. I have
Okay.
2 members of my group inside of your store acquiring the explosives that we discussed.
Do they know how to use said explosives?
One of them is rather versed, but if you wish to enter and explain just to make sure, that is fine as well, in case it's something that she is not used to. The rest of my party has already headed towards the chute to head to the 3rd floor.
When you say the word shoot, he straightens up. And you can tell that he's that one word has kind of sobered him up a little bit. And he grabs you, Meridius. Did you say that your friends have went to the chute?
Yes.
Meridius, stop what you're doing. Go to them immediately.
Will you ensure that the other 2 are taken care of and the explosives are set where they need to be?
I will do what I can in the time that we have. Listen, you have to get down there immediately. Do you want me to send them down there after you're done?
Yes. Nigel is currently eating. We're the only 2 on watch.
I will take care of Nigel. That is not the problem. I've done it before. No one asks questions.
I don't even want to know what he does to Nigel.
No, you must get down there now.
Very well. And as he says that, Meridius goes over comms to Trix and Spoofy. Someone is coming in. It's the shopkeep. He will ensure your task is met. I must go to the others.
Figure out who his supplier is. This is good shit.
And I take off towards the elevator.
Okay, so you're taking off towards the elevator. Trick, you and Spoofy are putting the explosives into your bags. It's just a large crate of explosives, so you're just everything you can grab, you're grabbing out of there. You hear footsteps running towards you. I take it you 2 are with Meridius.
Depends who's asking.
Yeah, I am Draven. This is my shop.
Oh, yeah. I gotta know who your supplier is, man. This is good shit.
I will when all this is over. I will tell you. Okay, listen, my little fairy friend. We must go now. Hurry. Do you know where to place the explosives?
Oh yeah. I figured that out months ago.
Okay, great. That is wonderful. We're on the timer here. You've got to get to your friends immediately.
Oh, we gotta go down. So place the explosives, then go downstairs,
Yes.
or go. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
I will handle Nigel, but you must hurry, okay? If not, your friends will not live. They will become one with the Revenancer.
Now, are these explosives that Trix can like have on a timer or trigger somehow, like, or are these like she's got to set them off?
In examining the explosives tricks, you notice that there is an arcane component to these explosives.
Okay.
And you feel that this arcane component is some kind of timing device. Also, once you set it, you cannot turn it off. So once you set it, it is time. If you do not make it out in time, you will be buried in the temple along with everyone else.
Oh fuck.
So time is a factor.
She's just looking at this and she says, "Spooky, there's a timer."
Yes, there is a timer. It's good shit, like you said. Here is instructions.
Right. I mean, yeah, I've got that figured out. I'll take the instructions, but I don't really need them. But how long do we set a timer for?
Your friends are in 3rd floor, so down the chute. So they're going to live about another, I don't know, 15, 20 minutes top. So, anytime after that.
So like, if I do an hour with that may be too long, too short. What? I don't like the decision being on me.
I would say give yourself plenty of time because the 3rd floor is large.
All right. So we talking like 8 hours?
Sure. You know what? Blow it up over breakfast. That sounds great.
Yeah. I mean, really, all the innocent people seem to already be dead. So as long as you get your ass out.
Exactly. We'll make it out. It will be great. I'll buy everyone breakfast. Now would be the time to go set the explosives.
Right. Okay. Gotta go.
I'm gonna go to mess hall. Take care of Nigel. So he runs off. You guys have the explosives, and that, chat, is where we will call it for this session.
Why?
Tune in 2 weeks. Well, not 2 weeks. Let's see. It would be March 9th.
No, bro.
Yep. March 9th will be the next episode at 7 p.m. Eastern time. So, and then you'll hear the big bad monster down the chute to say, hey, big man, let me hold a copper.
He gonna look at Desmond and be like, "Let me catch a feel."
We're all gonna die.
There is a good chance of death, either from monster or explosions.
It's been like the whole timer
sabotage.
Exactly. All right. So with that, like I said, we're going to call it. But we have some fun friends that are with us on this episode that we would like you to go and visit them. So we will start out with Lady Chaotic.
Hello. Hi, I'm Lady K. Obviously I play D&D with all of these lovely individuals on pretty much almost every weekend, pretty close, on one side or the other. I also do my own stuff on my channel. I do a different kind of roleplay. I do GTA roleplay, and right now I've been doing a lot of my DOC character, which is Department of Corrections. So I pretty much spend all of my time in the prison and doing court cases and getting stabbed and all sorts of other crazy things. It's a lot of fun. It's really cool and intriguing to kind of get to know everybody. So if it's something you're interested in, feel free to swing by. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard. And then I also stream Sundays in the morning starting at 11. So come on by. Come say hello.
Everybody go and check that out. Next, we will shout out Recon Streams.
That's me. I occasionally go live and do things. Haven't really done much since January, but we'll see what comes up. I got a half marathon coming up next Sunday, so maybe just do kind of like some race day updates and stuff like that. But yeah, just follow me for hot soccer takes. Austin FC kicked off, so it'll be more soccer takes that are terrible and bad, but it's fun. So hang out. Yeah.
There you go. Go follow him. And next we have Rolly.
Hello, hello. So we do a variety of different things over on our channel. Currently, our game of the week is No Man's Sky. We gotten back into that. We're running the expedition currently, and also just getting around. We are live Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. So come on by, hang out with us. Love to see you there.
All right. And last but certainly not least, everybody salute the Admiral. Double up buck.
You gotta go faster, man. It's fast up, slow down.
That's what she said.
I mean, whatever she wants to do, she's on top. She can do whatever she wants.
Bottom buck confirmed.
Oh no, I'm all over buck confirmed. I can show you videos. I mean, wait, what? Anyways, so for the foreseeable future, we will not be able to stream on Mondays because I have some BA appointments that are lined up. So, for at least the next 12 Mondays, we will be doing Tuesday, Ark Survival Ascended at 11 a.m. Central Time. We'll be doing Wednesdays, which is World of Warcraft at the same time. And then on Fridays, we will do 7 Days to Die Purge on Rebirth, which is also at 11 a.m. Central Time. And then for the first and third Saturdays of each month, which will be this coming Saturday, we will do another session of Edar Realm of Dragons, which will be at 7 p.m. Central Time.
All right. There you go. And of course, there is us, Nerdacopia Network, myself, and Dr. Diz. We do things on the internet for your entertainment, and sometimes people like it, and sometimes people tell us fuck off. But you know what? We take whatever we can get. So on Monday nights, we've kind of changed it, flipped it up, flipped the script, as the kids say. So now at like somewhere between 6 and 7 p.m. Eastern Time, we are doing Super Retro Game Show Extreme, where we play a retro game all the way through for your enjoyment. Right now, we are on The Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, and we're just about to finish that one up. I think Diz has about 5 more Triforce pieces to find, and then we can do the boss.
Yep, should be it.
So there you go. Tune in for that. And then on Thursday nights at around 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, we are joined by our good buddy Double Up Buck, and for Three Old Men, where we talk about things like who's got the best Little Debbie cakes, and what's the best music in a game, and then of course what which of your moms Buck is all over.
None of them. I have a significant other, sir.
And then of course on the 2nd and 4th Sunday of the month, we're here, right here, what you're watching right now, all over the place on Twitch, on YouTube, and on TikTok. Hi, TikTok. Doing Not Actually Heroes They're Forgotten, which is a D&D 5e campaign blessedly created by Dr. Diz and DM'd by me. And all of my lovely cast here join us for all sorts of fun and, partying and social interactions and such. Sometimes fights, as we saw tonight. So definitely watch that on the 2nd and 4th Sunday of the month at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And Diz, you want to tell them what else we got?
Yeah, we have social media, which I think is required by law for all streamers. You can find us on our link tree there of all the links to all the different social medias that we're on. We also have a Discord that we'd like to hang out in regularly and watch some anime. I hung out, I think, with Rolly the other night, and we watched some Band of Brothers out there, and we play some games and all that stuff. So join the Discord. There's lots of information, lots of jokes, and lots of time to hang out with us personally. So, and then we have a merch store at nerdicopia.net. You can get Super Retro Game Show merch and some D&D merch from the Not Actually Heroes Forgotten stuff. And I'm always forgetting about the YouTube, which we call the NerdTube. We have hundreds and hundreds of hours of old content, all the old episodes of this D&D campaign, of its sister campaign, Cataclysm, and some After the Roll, all the Super Retro Game Show, all that stuff, all the three
Yep,
elements.
everything.
So,
it's all
so
there.
go check that out. And if you're watching us later on YouTube or any of the platforms, TikTok, YouTube, definitely hit that follow, and over on YouTube, hit that bell, and you'll be notified when we upload new videos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, that is it. So with that, we will end it. Hope everybody's had a good time. I hope everybody joins us again in 2 weeks, March the 9th, for a new episode. And go ahead and hop in the Discord and start wagering how many of the party survive. See you, chat.